Many of you change the channel. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun surprises and guests that are coming in. And if you want to be part of it, 800-771-1025 or 727-579-1025. Jamie and Roland helping me hold down the fort here. Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
How are you today?
I'm doing the best I can.
Okay. I know you said you had a little bit of a Thanksgiving fiasco, and I kind of want to hear about everybody's. Because mine was very subdued this year.
Really?
Yeah, which was kind of nice for a change.
Nice mellow yellow.
But I
crazy.
saw,
Do you go to your dad's?
I do go to my parents, yeah. And then actually friends of mine stayed in town this year, and so they had like a little Friendsgiving. So I left my parents to go over there and have a couple beverages and play some Cards Against Humanity or Cards of Humanity. What is it called?
Cards
Against
Against
Humanity.
yeah,
Oh,
you got it right.
Sorry, it was
Love
a long week. Jamie, I'm just going to start with you because then we can shut your mic off and be done with you for the day.
Oh.
Which is very appropriate. Yeah. Now, for Thanksgiving, we always go over to my in-laws because my father-in-law is like your dad. He cooks for everybody.
Okay, I love that already.
Yes. But this year, they're redoing their kitchen.
Okay.
So he couldn't do it. So we decided we're going to go out to eat all together on Wednesday. Well, my store actually starts late Tuesday. In our bedroom, there's a kind of a funky smell.
I got nervous
Yeah.
where
man.
this is going to go, Jamie.
Okay.
It's not that bad. Well, it
You
is,
should probably
but not that
consider
way.
a shower every now and again.
I should. It'd probably help. So there was kind of this funky smell coming out of our closet. And we're like, what the heck is that? And we weren't really sure. This was Tuesday night.
Oh, no.
Bodies.
Wednesday.
Yep.
Wednesday, I had to
Dead
work
body
early.
in your closet?
Yes.
Hang on. Don't get ahead of me. Wednesday, I had to work early. So I was up, and the smell was more pronounced. But I had to work all morning long, till about 5 o'clock. Got home, showered, changed, ran out the door because we were going out to eat.
Yes.
So get home Wednesday night, and the smell is atrocious. So we pull everything out. I realize what the smell is, and I'm like, I just got back from dinner. I'm not doing this right now.
Somebody blew up the bathroom.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Because it was coming from our bedroom closet.
Oh.
What
The smell.
is it?
So
Dead body.
yes. Thursday morning, I get up, punch a hole in the closet wall. There's a dead possum.
Oh.
The smell.
I got
and the
really nervous there for a
maggots
second.
and
I thought you were going to be a
Ew.
crime solver from like a
It would be
person gone missing that was boarded up in your closet wall.
that would have been so much nicer,
Yeah.
but no, it was so disgusting.
How did a
And
possum get in your wall?
They were in the attic, and I'm guessing it just kind of fell in between, and then it starved to death.
Poor
I'm
little
assuming.
guy.
Yeah. Until I had to pull its dead body out with all the maggot. This is my Thanksgiving day. I know.
Oh my God.
You did it yourself?
Yeah, of
You
course I
didn't-
did.
You didn't call for like animal control or something?
I like
No.
that you punched the wall. You
I
didn't
did.
like take a hammer.
All right, but let's be real. But you punched it and you just were able to put a hole in it.
Well, no, I did
Yeah.
surgically cut it and then
Yeah.
Let me see your guns. Let me see your guns.
Yeah, give me a little
Get my
flex.
little
You're wearing
pea
that
shooters?
dignitary
No.
hat. You got to be
Show me the guns.
strong.
I don't know about all
Yeah,
that.
so that was my Thanksgiving.
Oh man.
Well, good thing you were able to like celebrate it on Wednesday and have a nice dinner.
Yes.
So that you weren't worrying about, or that you weren't having people at your house on Thanksgiving.
We almost did that too. That would have been so much worse.
Yes.
So much worse because by then the smell would have been through the whole house and been oh god.
So did you cook lots of deliciousness and cover up the smell, like sage and rosemary?
Did you cook the possum?
Yeah,
I
that's
did
another
because I
question.
live in Pasco. That's what we do.
Yeah.
You never know.
No, maggots and all. Just threw it in a
Different
stew.
shit.
Oh
Different
God. So gross.
This is how we start the show. Yeah.
Okay, well, we can shut your mic off now. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
You'll have to share your possum soup recipe with me later.
A little nosh. Anna Hummel.
Yes.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was awesome.
Oh,
It
good.
was really good. I mean,
Aw.
I don't cook because I can't.
Well, everybody
What?
can.
No, I mean, I choose not to.
Right.
And I don't want to learn.
Okay, that's fine.
So I made this thing called a reservation.
That's
And
just
they got
as
cooking
important.
for you. Yeah, so we went to, I went with me and the boy.
I like the boy.
I know, he's great.
He is
We
pretty
went to season 52.
It's yummy there.
So good. And they had like complimentary wine while you
I like
waited
that compliment.
for your table to be
Hey.
ready.
Oh.
So I was a fan.
We'll wait all day.
I know. So
We don't even really have a reservation for a table. We're just pretending to wait.
There was only yeah, I
For
know.
the free wine, my reservation's
Yeah.
at 6. I know it's noon, but whatever.
There was only one moment of hesitation. The power went off.
Oh.
And probably about 300 collective people at the same time went, Staff is going crazy. I see people with like little towels. I guess there was like a fire. The fire, like something, I don't know, a fuse burst or something.
Because the water will start to spew.
Yeah, it was bad. But then about 3 minutes later, it turns back on, and there was just a full applause from all of the people eating there.
And
So
then
it
you
was
got the
nice.
turkeys. Well, you don't need turkey.
I don't need the turkeys. I got a flatbread and butternut squash soup.
Okay.
Excellent choice. And more wine.
Okay.
And the boy got the full. They had a Thanksgiving menu.
Ate all the stuffing.
Yeah.
Wait, there were a lot of
mashed
people. A lot of
potatoes.
people go out on Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
Not
They
me.
said a normal, very busy Saturday night for them would be 400 people. They had 1,700
Jeez.
on Thanksgiving.
I'm surprised. I know the Wednesday before is like the biggest night for everybody to
Yeah,
go
for
out and
restaurants.
whoop it up. And so you always anticipate that. But I didn't realize that Thanksgiving was a huge day for people to go out. I thought it was more of a stay home. And
I didn't know anything was open on Thanksgiving.
I didn't either.
Yeah, there are a lot of places that are open. Because they know a
Interesting.
lot of people like me don't want to cook, or maybe they only have like 2 people in their party, so they don't want to make a huge
You could
dinner.
have come over with us.
Well, now I know.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
you're
I
invited to
didn't
my
know.
house, too.
now
Yeah.
I know.
Just
Gonna
make your
crash everybody's
rounds.
house. Yeah, next year.
And
But it was fantastic.
I'm glad that you had a nice free wine-filled Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was great. I will
Micro-
go back for more.
Yeah. Micah Rotunda?
Oh.
Girl.
Oh.
I saw some snaps of
Oh,
Daddy
man.
with the birds.
So let's start with 5 a.m. wake up. I'm like out there with my squash, and here comes Dad with a little rain jacket on because it's pouring down rain.
yeah.
And I look outside, and he's got 3 grills. Not sure why. He's got a smoker and then another grill and then the green egg. And I'm like watching him decide which one he's going to use. So he's pacing back and forth in the rain. And then he goes for the green egg. I'm seeing him lighting it. And all I could think was, man, dedication.
Absolutely.
Papa Bear's out there 5 a.m. lighting up the green egg. And I'm in there making squash, listening to System of a Down. And
At 5 a.m.?
yeah.
Wow.
Well, we have a lot of people come, and I'm in charge of
It was more
all
the
the
system of a
veggies.
down at 5 a.m. I think that was the most surprising.
We wanted to. No. Yes, and that's what kicks the party off. So you turn on the music, start making the butternut squash, the Brussels sprouts, bacon. I made what else did I make? I made wontons, which are the most unhealthy and ridiculous recipe in the world, but it's the most magical concoction you can possibly think of.
Which is surprising because that's not typically a Thanksgiving go-to.
no,
But
just
I like
a little wonton
but
party.
I like that you incorporate.
You know, we're the Rotundas. We got wild cards. So I think we had 16 or 17. We were supposed to have 25 people.
Okay.
And then 2 of the families that were coming, one of them got stuck back in Minnesota, and then the other family, their in-laws came. So those 2 families both have wrestlers in them, so a lot of food that was accounted
for those
There
boys.
was a lot less. So we had 2 turkeys, a ham, just a ridiculous spread, and it was complete magic. It was just a very laid back, like at noon, my mom and I started taking shots of limoncello.
Oh.
'Cause that's how Mama
Oh.
does it.
Well, that's why you start at 5, so you can be done and then you can enjoy your day.
Exactly. And then we played apples to apples for like 5 hours, and I passed out on the couch by 5 o'clock.
Now, I know you're pretty strict about the diet on a day-to-day basis. So
Yes.
is Thanksgiving just like free pass,
Oh, I
free
thought you were
for all?
talking to me. I was like, yes, I am very strict about my diet.
No, I think that's partially why I get so involved in the cooking process is
Okay.
because I make sure there's stuff that I want. So
I see.
there's
Okay.
butternut squash, and I make a massive salad. I fill my plate with color. So there's the veggies, and then there's always protein, but I don't go free for all. I don't think any days. I just don't care about it. What I do like to do is have the wines.
Okay.
So essentially what wine does, and if you want to talk about like fitness for a second, wine cancels out your fat burning properties in your metabolism.
Wait. What?
So don't fear the wine, just fear the quantity of the wine.
So like, what's an acceptable amount?
How many bottles?
Right.
2 glasses if you're concerned with fitness. After that, you're just like, it's Thanksgiving. Who cares? Bring on the limoncello and everything else.
It cancels. I don't.
So your body has natural fat burning.
Well, I don't think mine does, but
potential.
most people
Yeah,
do. Yes.
it does. It absolutely does. So
Mine are
like
a
if you're
little
working
slow.
out on a regular basis, like just turn on System of a Down. It kicks it back in. So or just take a nap and then you start all over again. But what happens is so say you do a HIIT workout in the morning, your body burns off fat throughout the day because you took your body in an anaerobic state.
A HIIT workout.
A HIIT workout.
High
I mean,
intensity
high high intervals so that your heart rate gets really elevated, and then you bring it back down, and then throughout the day, it keeps burning fat. Well, when you drink a glass of wine, your body's like, hey, I quit. Sit down, do nothing, which is essentially what you feel like doing anyways.
Yeah.
So what you're feeling is what your body is feeling on the inside. You're like, well, today's just chill. Let's not work off any fat. I'm ready to relax. And then also it makes you feel, it sparks hunger cues because it lowers your inhibitions.
Correct.
So you want to eat more. So I had lots of cheese.
Okay.
Whole lots of cheese. Some prosciutto, because I like the prosciutto, and a lot of wine. And I'm okay with all of that.
Good.
It was
Okay. So now Thanksgiving's done. Black Friday happens.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Hell no.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Hell
No,
no.
thank you.
Okay.
No
I
way.
don't either. I tried it one year and I wanted to murder so many people that I encountered.
Do you have PTSD now? Because that looks terrifying.
I didn't go in with the intention of actually shopping. I just wanted to see the
I see.
chaos
Just
and
observer.
yes. So
You
I
packed
went.
a turkey sandwich and just sat on a sidewalk, didn't you?
I had my Starbucks and I just went and walked around my sister-in-law and I hated I mean, I liked being with them, but it was so stressful watching and the lines and who, like, I would rather pay
Double.
more.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
For the convenience. So you don't have to wait in those lines.
I'm a big online I don't like shopping any day of the year.
Well, why can't you get the same prices online as in store?
You can, and typically
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, Cyber Monday's great for that, but I don't understand why I don't understand why people can't, like, it doesn't look fun for me.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
But I would like to hear from people that do think that it's fun. 800-771-1025 or 727-579-1025. If you're a Black Friday shopper, why? Why do that to yourself?
and especially to cut Thanksgiving short.
Yeah.
Like,
Like you
it's one of the
leave
best
your
days of the
family
year.
and go do that?
Yeah.
Uh-uh. I don't think I've never gone to a store on Black Friday. It's almost like I make it a thing to rebel against.
Which is what I did yesterday, and I stayed home, and I had every intention of binge watching Stranger Things because I haven't watched season 2.
So good.
And then yet for like the 1700th time, Gilmore Girls was having a marathon.
Why is Gilmore Girls always on?
I don't know.
Every time I turn on my TV, and
But I
I'm like,
don't even-
well, I'm going to change it. And then I end up watching
Better
3
watch
episodes.
it. Yeah, why can't you turn it off?
I don't know. I just get sucked in. It's Gilmore the merrier right now. It's all weekend long, so it's probably what I'm going to do when I go home again today. Have my leftovers, hang out, watch some TV. Golly.
What kind of leftovers did you snag?
I had like 2 to go. 3 if you include the dessert to go container. So I did 2 full. We do a very traditional Thanksgiving meal.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom usually handles all the sides. So we did like a broccoli casserole. We had Brussels sprouts. She does a sweet potato casserole, cornbread casserole. My dad does all the turkeys and the mashed potatoes. And my mom does cranberry. We do a big salad, all the bread.
It's kind of what our spread was.
Gravy. Yeah, like a traditional. So I'm big, put it all in one and just take a bite of everything and just shove it in my mouth.
That's how you have
I
to
was
do
just
it.
getting stressed hearing you say all of those things. And it's one person that's cooking most of it, or you said in the dad does
You
my
did
mom
the
and
loads.
my mom and my dad, and then I try to bake, but then we always have so much left over. So I do like little pumpkin balls, and my dad made a chocolate cake, which is amazing. My mom does a Chex Mix thing. So we have like a little bit. So then I did one full dinner in each to-go container.
Smart lady. And that's part of
yeah.
it. You have to have the leftovers. That's like the tradition. If I think for any big family, it's the turkey sandwiches or the shepherd's pie
Yes.
that you make afterwards. I didn't take any leftovers.
Why?
I'm so angry at myself. So I left yesterday. I went and saw Lindsay Sterling last night at the Straz. And I left there from my parents' place because I stayed the night. And I was like, I can't put corn and turkey in my car.
Right.
Like, what am I?
You can. It wasn't hot outside.
But
Does it
it
freak
was
you
going
out?
to
It would
sit
freak
there
me out, yeah.
for 8 hours, and I didn't have like my Yeti cooler or anything. So I got home last night at midnight, and I realized all I had in my fridge was an apple and cheese. So I ate an apple and cheese for dinner and then went to bed, and wine. But I was so angry at myself for just not packing something and like filling a bag with ice or something.
I always do that. I'm always like, no, I'm good. I don't need to eat it. It'll just, I won't take any. And then I get so mad when I get home.
Yeah.
I'm
Why
so
didn't I?
angry.
Not this year.
So I took 2 this year just
Hell
to
yeah.
make just to make up
I
for
might
it.
come over for dinner.
Yeah, you should. good. And I hope everybody comes back. We're going to take a quick break. We do have Stephen Hickey coming in from Eddie V's along with Monica Varner, who is an event planner for the big Rooftop Eve event, which is held in downtown Tampa on New Year's Eve. It is awesome. We're going to talk to them and I believe maybe even give a pair or two of tickets away so that you can come and hang out. This New Year's Eve, we've got Andy from Continental Jewelers, who is a big sponsor of Rooftop Eve, and he's always very kind and generous, wanting to give away some gift certificates to Continental Jewelers. So he will be in studio. We have Lizette from Chef Inspired Popcorn, again supporting Small Business Saturday. We're going to talk a little bit more about that. You're so welcome for getting rid of the Miggs and the Swig. It is just JoJo here on 102.5 The Bone. We'll be right back.
Nice.
Well, we sure are running the bone today, because that's how we do on this Small Business Saturday here on the Miggs and Swig Show. It's JoJo, along with my beautiful cohorts, Micah Rotunda.
Would you call me?
My little cohort, my little partner in crime.
I like it.
And Anna Hummel.
Also, me too.
Yes. You weren't on last night, right?
No.
Tell me a little bit about this show you got going on.
Yeah, you're
Stay
staying
woke.
woke.
Stay
I'm
woke.
Hummel. Yes, Monday through Friday. Well, technically, it's Tuesday through Saturday.
Oh, correct.
Midnight to 1 a.m. So I like to think of myself, like the morning show, basically.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You really
that
kick
morning
things
radio,
off.
though.
Is that difficult to that? I mean, that's you're Johnny B from 10 to midnight.
Correct.
And then, but you work during the day.
Yes, also work during the day. And I try to work out, at least 5 days a week. on
Get
a
it,
good
girl?
week. Yeah, in the morning. So
That's
work
so
out in
many
the morning. yeah.
hours.
And I work in Zephyr Hills. So it's an hour there, an hour back, straight to the station. All about that grind.
Tell me about the Zephyr Hills job.
Horn Blasters?
Is that where you work in Zephyr
Yeah.
Hills?
Yep.
I did not know this.
Yeah, I work for Horn Blasters. Beep, beep.
I knew you worked in Zephyr Hills. I just didn't know what you did there.
She bottles water.
What?
There's a Zephyr Hills water. Yeah, no, I don't work for the water.
Oh, Zephyr Hills. I was like, what? Well, my mom buys the jug, so bravo. I'm very
But,
happy that exists.
Yeah, shout out to Horn Blasters. They're great, and they take care
They
of
are
everything. Yeah,
great.
Yeah, they're cool. So they're very supportive of all the radio and
Which is nice because
Yeah.
you're a little bit of everywhere, so that they accommodate that kind
they
of.
really do. And that was kind of the condition on which I was hired. I'm like, listen, I'm going to come in as much as I can, but radio is my main
What
gig.
do you do for Horn Blasters?
Basically, you just sell horns. I'm like, I help with people who call in and have technical difficulties, which is weird.
You're
'Cause
very
for the-
horny all the
for-
time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Blast your horns.
Good for you.
But yeah, people call in, and I was probably useless for about 3 months because why would I know anything about horns that you put on vehicles?
No
But,
idea.
After a while, I started to get the hang of it, and then when all the guys went to SEMA, I was the most veteran member. And I was like the technical support person.
Yeah, because I knew you were
was
putting in a
ridiculous.
whole work week.
Yeah, they're like, oh, no, I don't know. I'm like, I'll talk to him. Is it a valve? I'm like, I got it. Like,
Good for you. Could you install one if you had to?
No,
You're not that
no.
advanced yet.
No, I couldn't install. Well, I've never been shown how to install
Oh,
it, but
okay.
I know how all the parts operate and where they go and what they do, their function. If you give me symptoms of a problem, I can tell you which part is defective. So
Okay.
yeah,
That's good to know.
that's what I do. I don't want to say it's like a useless skill because if I lost that job for whatever reason, there's nowhere I could use those skills somewhere else. Like, oh, I know horns.
You never know.
Cool.
I love it.
Yeah.
I want to welcome into the studio. You can come on up here, Mr. Stephen Hickey. Have a seat. Grab a mic. We're going to get you some headphones here. Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you today?
Very good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for getting up early on this Saturday and joining us.
I always get up to listen to you on Saturdays.
No, you lie like a rug, but I'll take it. No boys today, which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
Before we start, I'm concerned because there's some glitter under the eyes, and I'm wondering where you're coming from.
Oh, it happens. It happens.
Someone was partying hard on Black Friday.
Well, so many specials out there. I mean, you have to.
Right? Did you on Black Friday shop yesterday?
A little bit.
Oh.
Just to kind of see the scene. But it's not like I feel like it used to be. I feel like Black Friday is now Wednesday. Everyone's shopping on Wednesday.
Starts on Monday.
Yeah.
You did go shopping. Did
A little bit.
Did you get any deals?
It really doesn't seem much better than most deals.
Or
Yeah.
or injuries.
Yeah, injuries. Other than
Any fights? I mean, you're not a fighter.
The 30 minutes to park in the mall, that whole deal.
Oh no.
God, I
No,
would have
thank
Ubered.
you.
I would have just Ubered.
Yeah.
Just ran there instead. Ran away as quick as possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, what did you buy?
Not much.
Oh man.
So
What
all
was I
that
saying?
parking for
He's
nothing.
just gonna wait for
Uh,
Cyber Monday.
yeah.
I don't blame you. We have Stephen Hickey here, who is the general manager for Eddie V's,
Uh-huh.
which is one of the staples of Tampa and one of my favorite places.
Thank you.
If you I don't even know what it's called. I just say the rice. I just call it.
Crab fried rice.
Oh, it is like crack fried rice, is what it is. It is so delicious,
Yeah.
but everything there really is.
Thank you.
You are putting on yet again. What year is this for
This
you?
is our 8th year.
The 8th
crazy,
Rooftop Eve,
Uh-huh.
downtown Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us, I've gone the last couple of years, which always have a great time. Tell us a little bit about it and where it is and all that, and I'm sure we'll interject with lots of questions.
Sure, of course. So it's downtown. It's on it's on the 10th floor of the Fort Brooke parking garage. And, really we created the event to just have something to do other than either staying at someone's house or just going to a club, somewhere you can dress up for, have a great time. But at the same time, we, turn it into an event we can give back to charity at the same time. Amazing, 2,500 people each year. It's,
You really transform the top of that.
oh yeah, 70,000 square foot, and you wouldn't know. I mean, we tent it, we carpet it, we want to make it, something it feels right to dress up to and go have a great, elegant evening. But still a lot of fun. I mean, you got a live band from 9 p.m. till midnight. We do a DJ until 2 a.m. So, really, it's energetic and it's it's for all ages as well. I mean,
There's very sexy.
All ages?
all ages. Yeah, I mean,
Like
literally, there's
children
from
We don't encourage
no,
it.
not under 21. No, no.
I see.
From 21 to 60. I mean,
gonna
say- Yeah.
my parents are 65, and they're like, Steven, so do you think we can have another ticket? I'm like,
Yeah. You Uber down there and you
Uh-huh.
you can go and stay because all of the hotels, you have all the options for hotels
Oh,
down
yeah.
there. So you
Absolutely.
can make a whole night of it. Start your dinner at Eddie V's, go down to Rooftop. It's a lot of fun. And last year, the band that you had was
that was Josh Walther in Phase 5.
in Phase 5, which is what I thought. They're
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yes. Yeah,
It
they'll be
doesn't-
with
it's-
us again.
It doesn't
They'll be
even
with us again,
sound like it's a band. It sounds like it's like a track plan. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
everything that they cover, they are phenomenal.
Yeah.
I didn't stop dancing.
And it's almost like Phase 7 because it's normally they're 5-piece band, but they bring out extra instruments and so I think it's like 7 or 8-piece band, and they'll be with us again this year.
Oh, good.
So we're
Okay.
really excited to have them back.
And food and drink. There's I know last year you had mini donuts.
Mini Donuts is a sponsor as well. Our presenting sponsor is Continental Wholesale Diamonds. They do a great job, help us promote the event, and strong supporters. Mini Donut Factory will have there as well. There's some other that they're complimentary. There is some food that'll be provided for those that didn't have a chance to get out and eat. They can purchase. There'll be kind of like not really a food truck, but there's some food vendors upstairs as well. That just in case. Again,
Yeah.
we start the event late, so you can go have a good dinner and come party with us after.
Absolutely.
Is it themed? Do you have like a theme each year?
Yes, every year. This year is All That Glitters is Gold.
I see. That
Ooh.
explains the glitter
Yeah,
under the
just
eyes.
kind of trying to get in the theme a little bit. I got to get
Getting
into it a little
warmed
bit.
He's
up.
representing.
Dress rehearsal.
We have Stephen Hickey from Eddie V's and talking about the Rooftop Eve. It
Absolutely.
is the New Year's Eve event of Tampa. And where can we go to get tickets?
On the rooftopeve.com.
Okay.
Yeah, right now they're $175 per person. There's still some cabanas available. And again, this whole event this year, again, benefiting the DeBartolo Family Foundation. So we're
That
we're
was
very
my
happy
question.
To,
It's always so
support them as
kind
well.
of you. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're great, and it's always fun to be a part of that organization because you really get to see where the money goes. So it's like, hey, Steve, the money you guys donated, it's going to this event. Let's go, watch us, and
Right.
see it, blossom. So it's
Yeah,
really
because
great.
we give back right here in Tampa Bay. Try to work from the inside here out. I always stress about what to wear for New Year's.
Yeah,
All that glitters is gold.
I know, but
black
gold.
and gold. That's
Okay, I'm gonna have to. I always wear black,
Yeah.
but I felt like I should wear gold and change it up a little bit. But
You
I
get a Rick Ross, gold chain. and
that's
then
just
you're
some
good to
bling.
go.
Yeah.
Just make my bling gold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll talk to Andy and see if I can get something on loan and
and he definitely has lots of bling, lots
and-
of gold.
yeah.
If not, diamonds goes with everything.
Yeah, yeah, it
Like,
glitters.
Yeah,
true.
it glitters.
And
Yeah,
there's
absolutely.
some gold facet to it. When do you start preparing for this?
January 2nd.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, I mean, obviously, now going into 8 years, it's a little easier. You don't have to stress as much, but there's some things we have to start right away. Obviously, what's great? How can we make it bigger? Or better? I mean, we're not going to let any more than the amount of people we have.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But
It's a
it's kind
max
of an
of-
all-year thing.
You said 2,500?
Yeah, no, I mean, we could have up to 6,000 on that.
Oh,
rooftop,
wow,
but-
okay,
But we
okay.
know we keep it at 2,500. So again, it's enough people that you don't have to be running into the same group, but at the
it's
same time-
comfortable.
yeah, it's comfortable.
Not wall to wall.
No, not
So
Okay.
8 years ago when you started, how many people were at the first one?
First one was 600, and that was in Hyde Park Village.
yeah, you did it. It was the rooftop above Timpanos.
Yeah. While I was working,
I
there,
remember
yeah.
that because my brother worked it when
Yeah.
he lived here.
Uh-huh.
I remember
So,
him
yeah.
saying it was a little chaotic. That
Yeah.
first one is always you're not really sure how it's going to go.
Just
I feel like
learn.
the first 4. It's just the first, I mean, you just learn as you go. But yeah, I mean, now getting kind of 8 years, there's so many things that just keep going on and on, which are great. And we can keep every year making it better and better and more enjoyable. And, and obviously we always welcome feedback. Someone's like, oh, could you do this? And like, absolutely. Just never thought of it. Now
Right.
we can add it into it.
Do you put on any other events during the year, or are you planning on doing?
I don't personally, other than obviously things involved with the restaurant.
Yeah.
Monica Varner, who's with Big City Events, she does.
Okay.
She
like
does
the-
everything.
What other events does she do during the year?
Oh God, I mean,
All
Margar-
4th of
Margarita
July?
Fest,
Okay.
Yeah. She does all the festivals, the
yeah.
Rib Fest.
Rib Fest, bourbon, and anything that ends with a fest.
I
think
got
she
you.
does.
That's
Other
her
than
jam.
Chuck.
Yeah.
But anything else that ends in fest, she's a part of. She's really big in the city and community of doing some great events.
And
Good.
that's incorporating Eddie V's into these events, or she coordinates the
her
events from
size.
the ground up?
Yeah, from ground up, she's on. That's on
Wow.
her side. Yeah.
That's hard work, and I've hosted and coordinated events before, and it's overwhelming, especially when you're getting vendors involved. First, you start with the venue, and then you're like, okay, here's our theme, and here's this, and the next thing you know, there's so many moving parts that you just have to like step back and go, hey, somebody help me for like 5 seconds because I don't know what's going on
Do,
next.
do you have fun at these events, or are you too stressed to enjoy
No, I do.
them?
I feel it's fun. The first couple of years it was definitely a lot more work. These years you can kind of as long as everything's rolling and you have a great team together.
Okay.
It's all kind of working towards the same goal. Then you can kind of
Relax and enjoy
Absolutely.
the event unfold.
At
Okay.
least after
Which is
kind of
hard to
midnight,
do.
After midnight, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's usually always good.
Champagne, please.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You, Stephen, are involved in so many events and fundraisers. He's always with Eddie V's, helping cater events, and it's not just him preparing food. He sets up extraordinary displays and ice sculptures, and so growing up in hospitality, it can almost get very Groundhog Day. And I look at you and I go, okay, this is a way to keep it exciting and fresh, to be out in the community, to be helping people. You donate so much of that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I love Tampa. I'm born and raised here, so I think even when we started this, it's like I think I asked somebody one year, like, what do we do? And at Timpano, everyone's like, New Year's is kind of amateur night. And like, it doesn't have to be amateur night. Like, why can't we have something fun to do? We're a great city. We're growing. Like, who cares? Screw Miami, screw
Right.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Like, why can't everyone just stay here and have fun? And we have great vendors and everyone else that can put on these kind of events. So, I like to keep that local and again, support so that obviously we can all grow as a city.
Did you always want to work in hospitality?
Oh, no,
Because
that-
it takes special people, because it's long days, it's nights, it's weekends, it's holidays, it's all of that.
Yeah.
And it can be very exhausting.
It can be, but it's very rewarding when like say we were open Thanksgiving at Eddie V's, and it's like when you're there and you're around, you're putting something. I mean, really, at the end of the day, we're just serving food and drinks, but but an experience. And so you're there, and people are having a great time, and you're kind of a part of that. You're kind of helping the experiences. It's like it's very rewarding in your own way.
True.
So that's where I feel like you get back. And same with a charity event. You go and you get to see how much money they're raising, and then what it's going towards. I mean, it's very rewarding. So I love it. I would have expected it. It's not what I wanted to get into. But
What did you want to get into?
all kinds of things.
Such as.
Dun, dun, dun.
No, actually, I actually went to school for sound engineering. I wanted to be a mixer and producer.
Oh.
And not what I ended up doing. But
You can
it's
have
okay.
a little side hustle, mixing by day,
It's true.
Eddie V's by night.
I don't know when he would have time to do that. You are a dad
I am, yes.
of
Newly,
he's
yeah.
2.
Uh-huh.
Aw.
Just turned 2, yes, and that's a full-time job.
I was gonna say, now you really have a full plate.
Yeah, he's amazing, a beautiful kid, and I'm excited to have him in my life now. He's
Yay, I love it. So the rooftopeve.com is
Yes.
where you can go and purchase tickets. You're more than welcome to stay and hang out
Thank
if
you,
you would
thank you.
like. I know Monica was on her way. Want to talk to her about what she's got coming up too. So whenever she gets here, we'll throw her on a mic. But we are going to take a quick break. I am holding down the fort. It is JoJo from the Miggs and Swig Show, along with Anna Hummel and Micah Rotunda helping me out this Saturday afternoon. If you want to be part of the show, 800-771-1025 or 727-579-1025. Don't change the dial. We'll be right back. It's 1025 The Bone. Good Saturday morning to ya. It's JoJo here on the Miggs and Swig Show. Thank you for tuning in and joining my girls, Micah Rotunda and Anna Hummel,
Hello.
as we
We just want to have fun.
take you to the 1 p.m. hour. We are setting it up for Ian Beckles, who will be out from 1 to 3 at Rue today. If I was smart, I would have Googled an address for you, but I'm pretty sure you can just put it in your phone and take yourself there and go and visit with him for a couple of hours.
Rue, R-O-U-X.
Yes, not R-U-E, which is what I initially thought. but-
GTS.
GTS?
Google that
Stuff.
stuff.
Google that stuff.
I thought maybe that stood for get the scoop.
Oh, I like
Or
that,
that.
too.
Okay.
Kind of work either way.
So many acronyms.
Miggs and Swig are out of town this weekend with their families. So it's just me on the airwaves with the girls. And
So you're with your fam.
I am, and I love it. I had a question.
What?
Totally blanking. So while I think about that, I do want to make sure on this Small Business Saturday. Oh, that's what it was. I wanted to talk about Small Business Saturday.
Nailed it.
I wanted to make sure that everyone goes out and sees our friends as we start the new year. Get your body ready. Check that skin of yours. Visit our friends at South Tampa Dermatology. They're located at 2605 West Swan Avenue. That is in South Tampa. You can give them a call at 813-872-9551 or visit stderm.com, stderm.com. Make sure you tell them that JoJo from the Miggs and Swig Show sent you. They will make sure to take care of you. Whatever foot you want to start the new year off. You want a little laser treatment. You want to get rid of a tattoo from an ex-boyfriend that should have never been there in the first place. Go ahead and do that. They
Gotta
will
get
take
rid of that.
great care of you. Skin checks, all of that. They are wonderful. Dr. Linda Flynn and Jim, they're amazing people. So stderm.com. Thank you to them for always taking care of us and our needs. Today, though, Ms. Micah, for
Yeah.
Small Business Saturday.
So, Small Business Saturday. I'm pretty excited. After I leave here at 1, I'm going to be participating. Seth and Phoebe and myself, we have St. Pete Legend. So
Which I love.
it's our little side hustle. It's our passion project. And really, we're just proud to be from St. Petersburg. Or not so much from, but just to live here. We respect the culture, and we love that people support local. So we are going to be at Grassroots Kava House, which is downtown in St. Pete, from 2 to 6. All of our stuff is going to be $20 for today only. And we have a bunch of new colors and styles that we're rolling out. And Seth and Phoebe are actually out already doing one Small Business Saturday.
Oh,
And
where are they right now?
They are at Growing Up St. Pete, which is at 698 MLK, and it's right downtown in St. Pete. They'll be there till noon, and then we're going to be at Grassroots after that. So
which is
it's
on Central.
right on Central Ave. So it's just a fun day. All three of us really want to be out in the community as much as possible. So
I think that's super important, and to be proud of where you're from, to take care of where you're from, to support where you're from. I've never been to Grassroots.
Which that's another thing being said is just supporting people who have always supported me.
Yes.
Grassroots Kava House is definitely one of those spots. I think it's time for you to try your first kava
I
show.
know, I'm kind of nervous.
I mean, we saw what happened. to
Yeah.
the entire Drew Garabo Live
For the
crew.
record, wasn't the kava. I
Okay.
will always stand by that.
Okay.
They're older than me, so their metabolisms handled it differently.
So you're saying they're old?
No, I'm not
and they
saying
can't
they're
handle
old.
it like you young
Well,
folk.
Seth drank the kava.
And he was
great.
fine.
He was peachy keen. He was there 2 days later when I was there.
Yeah.
So wasn't the kava. It has only positive effects.
I feel like maybe John Senning's body is not used to things like that. It was revolting against
John
him.
Sinning also drank alcohol later that night and was taking a prescription that was old. So,
so doing
John just did
all
all
the
the
right-
wrong things like at once.
Or maybe his body just can't handle things that are good for him.
That's what I'm
Maybe.
saying.
You know
That
what
it's
I
just
mean?
not even you. It's
Ugh,
like
what is
foreign
this?
objects.
Which I can't wait to check in with him on Monday because he was trying to make some lifestyle changes. So, you know,
Since when?
some like super healthy decisions before Thanksgiving. And I said, bad time.
Like,
you picked the wrong week.
It doesn't make much sense.
No. Hey guys, I'm going to go low carb.
You're just
Chill
gonna
mashed potatoes and stuff.
Drink smoothies on Thanksgiving.
Sorry, I'm over here with my green juice. But no.
We support you though, John. You're
we
gonna do
want him to
amazing
do all those
things.
things.
I give him 48 hours.
So
no more.
I don't even give him
hopefully
that.
he comes down to Grassroots today as well. You know?
Yes, he should.
Everybody for St. Pete Legend and get some kava shells. And if you don't like kava, they got kombucha and they got loose leaf teas, coffee. They have everything. They have some pastries.
Huh.
All the good stuff.
Pastries.
Wait a second. Is a little baby Kush going to be there?
I think the baby Kush
I'm
might
gonna
be
have
making
to go
an
and
appearance.
squeeze.
think
Which,
that might
if
be the
that's
sell
not
for
a
me.
draw, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
Baby Kush, Phoebe's going to stop by, and Seth and I will be out there the whole time. Plus, I brought cookies. So, who doesn't want a cookie? That's not healthy, but I don't care.
Oh.
Not
I was
healthy
gonna,
cookies.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are these cookies? So they have pastries there, you say?
They sell some pastries, and then
What are those comprised of?
they're all made by local bakers. My friend Emmanuel, he owns Chocolate. I'm butchering the name right now. I love you, Emmanuel,
You could
but
just make it up.
it's a gluten-free chocolate cake. It's like chocolate heaven in your mouth.
Oh, okay.
I actually had him as part
I
of one
love
of my
chocolate heaven in my
healthy
mouth.
lifestyle
You
events,
would.
and that's how I
Mine's not.
discovered it.
Mine's not cake, but it has similar
Black
letters.
Friday was yesterday.
Yeah, yes, it was. I sent you a fun little picture
I saw
wishing
it.
you a happy day.
saw it.
It was a fun picture.
Yep, was a fun
Oh.
picture. I
Not for the eyes of everyone on Twitter. Not gonna happen.
no, I love a good Black Friday. I love
I
a good
love
black
you.
any day that ends in Y. To be honest with you, I wear black all the time. It's so funny.
I do wear a lot of black.
I do.
It's a great color.
I feel like I can just transition from wherever I'm going and not be inappropriately
Yeah.
dressed. So I dress it up, I dress it down.
It's a sign of maturity.
Is it?
You don't need like vivacious colors.
No, and I like the accessories to be the pop, whether it's a purse or a jacket or shoes
Yeah.
or jewelry.
It's also a sign of depression, Micah.
Is
I'm
it?
just kidding.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's not. It could be.
yeah. Well, I like
It
it.
depends on what phase of life you're in.
Yeah. Like, do you have your gold chain with you or not? You know,
Yeah,
To
I wear
add-
a
to
big
add
I
that
wear
extra-
a big clock like Flavor Flav.
I like it.
You're welcome. To put on pause, Roland, would you mind going down? Miss Monica Varner is downstairs and going to be coming up. She's from Big City Events, and she is putting on the Rooftop Eve, the New Year's party of Tampa Bay with Stephen Hickey from Eddie V's, and she is going to come and talk to us a little bit about that and some other upcoming events that she's got going on.
She's the festival queen, right?
She is. She runs all the stuff here in Tampa. Margarita Fest. She does the bourbon and brews. Is that what it's called?
Is she gonna bring
Rib
samples?
Fest. I don't know what
I
she.
don't know. I need to taste these margaritas and this bourbon.
I'll tell you. I've done them all at least once, I think, and they're so much fun. She gets some really great bands to play.
And you remember the event, right?
For the most part, yeah. Not always the beginning, or
Tequila
not always the
makes
middle, but like
everything better.
the beginning and the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened in between?
It doesn't even matter.
It sure doesn't.
like it didn't happen.
Margarita time.
I just know that I had a really great time, and had all my clothes on when I left at the end of the
Perfect.
night.
That's the most important part. All your black clothes should stay on at all times.
For the win.
Wasn't always upright, but I was clothed.
Still counts.
It is JoJo here on the Miggs and Swig Show, 800-771-1025 or 727-579-1025. If you want to just talk to the girls that are running the world right now, which would be us,
I like
Micah Rotunda.
it. So
on
you
a
went
Hummel.
to the event last year, the New Year's Eve?
I did.
Okay, tell us about that.
I actually made the video, the promo video for this year. I was.
Oh, I got to see this.
Yeah. Really,
Okay, yeah.
really toward it. I mean, it's don't blink because then I'm gone. But
What?
I was on it, shaking my groove thing.
At 48 seconds.
It's like,
Did you screen
like 2
capture it?
minutes in.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's so much fun. We'll go to Eddie V's and have a lovely dinner before, and then we post up at I don't even remember what hotel is it connected to, Stephen? What hotel is the Hilton?
The
That's
Hilton, okay.
yes. So that's where. I'll grab a room so that I don't have to worry about.
Smart girl.
There you
Yes.
go. That's how
and
you do
the-
it.
And the theme last year was
Sure. White? No, was not.
it white?
You can
That
hop
could
on.
be dangerous, especially during New Year's.
I recently went to my first like all white party where everyone was head to toe, white shoes, white shirt, and it was stressful.
It's awful.
It was so stressful. And I
Yeah.
don't own white clothing,
Yeah.
so I had to go buy something.
That's what I do every year. So Stephen Hickey from Eddie V's does a white party again to give back to. I don't even do. Is it the DeVartolo Family Foundation? You're amazing. And every year I stress out about
Yeah,
what I am going to wear.
and no red wine. I think no red wine.
Yeah.
It's an all white party. No dark liquors.
No, just Tito's.
Yeah, that's it.
pretty
And
much.
tequila.
Yes, and that too. White tequila. Yeah.
Oh yeah, white tequila.
Yeah.
Yeah, tequila.
Blanco.
Tequila's not good for me though.
So this year though, it's everything that glitters is gold. So I think we all three need to go on a glitter hunt.
okay.
Or we can make our own outfits, you know?
Hell yeah.
We can get
you
really
shouldn't allow me to do that though.
Why?
I'm not
I
fashionably
do-
inclined.
Yeah, well,
We can sew them. We can make a vest. I like to make vests.
you do like your vests.
I can't wait. I almost wore one of my Christmas ones today.
You
and then I thought
should've.
it's way too soon.
It is not.
You've seen Halloween, you've seen Thanksgiving, but you have not seen the Christmas vest collection yet.
I'm just gonna start borrowing them from
Oh,
you
you
so
can-
that I could.
we
be
can
festive.
match.
Okay.
You make them yourself?
No, I was joking.
Oh, good. Like, damn.
I can learn though.
What a
But
seamstress.
we are going to, I believe, a pair or two, maybe. I think Stephen has graciously had wanted to give away a couple of pairs of tickets for the New Year's Eve event. So if you don't have plans and you want to go, I'm going to think of something super creative here for you to have to do to earn them. But you can call 800-771-1025 or 727-579-1025 if you are looking for something to do. The Rooftop Eve party. Downtown Tampa is the New Year's Eve event of Tampa Bay. And in studio, Miss Monica Varner, Big City Events. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Your GPS took you on a little,
Oh, a little roundabout.
okay, that's all right. You got to see the city a
does
little
that.
bit.
You made it.
Yes.
You're welcome.
It gets complicated on Roosevelt. Is that what you did?
Yes. That's exactly what
worry.
happens to me.
Monica, this
Don't
is
you
Miss
worry.
Micah Rotunda and Anna
Hi.
Hummel here.
Hello.
No Miggs and Swig. You're safe today.
This is
It's
the girls
just,
chat hour.
yeah, just the girls today holding it down. Thank you for being here. I know that you're wanting to enjoy your holiday weekend.
It's good.
How was your Thanksgiving?
We're on to New Year's Eve now.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was good.
Like a month away. What's
Yes.
today? The 25th. Oh yeah, so just about a month.
We're on to the next holiday.
I can't believe that. How you had a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You stay local. Do you have everybody at your place? What do you do for it?
No, we did low key this
Okay.
year. So yeah.
Just-
Went out to the beach.
Chinese
Oh, you
food?
went to the beach.
Yeah, there you go.
I like that
and
idea.
So you did you Black Friday shop at all?
I did not do a lot of shopping online yet. I
Okay.
still have a lot to do. No, I did not go anywhere shopping.
I don't blame you.
I'm going to do it all on the internet.
Stressful. So from your side of things, putting together an event like this, Stephen was saying it's 70,000 square feet of space on a rooftop, on top of a parking garage. Where do you start? Because I'm fascinated by I know that you do everything, all the outdoor, festivals and things like that here, which I don't know if it's easier, but I would imagine a rooftop getting everything up
is
there.
challenging.
Yes. So now you've got it down to a science, I assume?
We've got it down. We've been doing it. This will be our 8th year. So we start the day after Christmas actually, and it's a 10-day build out.
Oh, wow.
6-day build out, I
Yeah.
guess. But yeah, so we start the day after Christmas craning stuff up and start building the day after that and build right up until doors.
Well,
Yeah.
you're doing everything from like carpets to building sets for the van and what else?
Literally
Ice
everything,
sculptures.
Do you have a luge or no? Not
We
that
should.
kind of night.
We
Not that
should.
kind of night.
Oh, it's that kind of night.
Maybe it is that kind
Yeah.
of night. Maybe that's what we'll do this year. As you enter, you should
Oh, you should have
do like
to.
a nice luge shot or something.
Ooh.
Not mad about that.
You can
I mean,
get a
it's open
polar bear
bar,
and pour the
so-
shots down there.
And there's hotels nearby and Uber, so
Yeah, there's no
why not?
excuse.
It's 21 and up. So but yeah, so everything. We bring everything up. Generators, power, restrooms.
Yeah, 'cause you have
Restrooms. You build
nothing.
restrooms.
We have
Just
to crane the restrooms up.
No.
Yes.
Oh
Well,
my
it's a garage,
gosh.
right? So
It's
the
on-
up is not the bad part. It's the down.
Yeah. You got to be really careful you don't shake it too much.
Just wheel this outside real quick.
So what's your you have to love doing that, but I can't imagine how stressful it is to put on an event and have everything be there on time, be set up properly, be ready to go for 2,500 people.
Yeah, it's about 2,500, 3,000 people, and being an outdoor event always has its challenges, so you never know. I haven't checked the weather yet. I don't know if Steven has, but hopefully we
Fingers
get beautiful
crossed.
weather, and it won't slow us down.
Yeah. And do you get to enjoy yourself? We asked Steven
We
about.
do.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the night of we have a great time. It's when we open doors, we're just
All right,
ready
whatever
to go
happens,
and
yeah,
we have a
happens.
good time.
Yeah.
So it's stressful leading up to it, but we've kind of gotten some of our kinks out. Every year it does bring unique challenges or something crazy happens, but by the time doors happen, we do get to enjoy ourselves and have a good night.
Good. And this year, anything different that you've never done before that you're going to try? I know that you have your champagne bars and you do, different little setup like area to make each part of the garage something different for people to see and enjoy. Anything fun and different that you've never done before?
Well, this year's theme is All That Glitters is Gold. So it's a black and gold theme. So it's going to be decked out in lots of glitz and glam this year. And we'll probably have some entertainment, some new entertainment that we haven't had before, a couple
Naked
surprises.
magicians.
Oh, we should get some naked magicians. Maybe we'll
You
work
want
on
to fly
that.
some Australians in? You got a cell phone
Steven
number.
probably does.
There's a lot of
Show me
there's-
pics.
there's
Let's do it. Let's
there's
do
a lot
it.
of sexy, scantily clad champagne boys that'll be there to entertain you, Miss Micah.
They
So
wear nice suits too. What?
we have John on the line. Hang on, John. We'll get back to you to give you some tickets, maybe. Perhaps to come to New Year's Eve. Monica, what do you have coming up aside from, I know New Year's is your focal point right now, but in the new year, you'll have another margarita festival.
We will. The Margarita Festival this year is 2 days, expanding to 2 days.
Oh.
So that should be interesting, but that'll be over Memorial Day weekend. I seem to have a thing for events over the holidays. So
Oh my! So yeah, you don't even get to enjoy the holiday. You're
Right.
so busy getting ready for them.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being here. We're gonna take a quick break. You're more than welcome to stay. We'll chat some more with Monica Varner and Stephen Hickey, who are putting on the Rooftop Eve party in downtown.
All right, everybody.
Pay attention.
It starts here.
Now that we're all prepared, let's start the show.
The conversation is about to get louder. You're listening to Miggs and Swig. Don Miggs, Ben Swig, and JoJo. From music to marriage, from politics to parenting, from dating to deep thoughts and sports. Get ready for Miggs and Swig. Life out loud.
Let's get the show on the road.
Oh, welcome back to the Miggs and Swig Show here on 102.5 The Bone. It is JoJo holding down the fort while Miggs and Swig are out of town. I'm quite fine with that because I've got better company, in my opinion. Miss Micah Rotunda
You are holding down the fort.
and Miss Anna Hummel.
It's me, still here.
Hey, I kind of love this. I did want all the girls to come in and hang out today. Carmen is in New York with Blaine for
Yes.
Thanksgiving, eating and walking and enjoying the hell out of that city. So good on them. And Miss Monica was going to join us. She's doing a remote at Crown Honda, and she was going to stop in and say hi. And then because she ran 18 miles
Gross.
this morning,
Pass.
Amazing.
needed just a little R&R before she went to do her remote. So that's totally fine. Also, why?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I don't know. And
I
I
respect
exercise
it.
a lot, and I've been a runner for years, and I've never run more than.
Do you have a desire?
10.
Do you have a
No.
desire to run a
I feel-
marathon?
No, absolutely not. No
Not even if it
way.
was like, listen, we want you to run the New York or the Boston
No,
marathon.
I'm good. I'll just
be
I'll
part
just
of that.
Write a check if it's for charity. I don't have to, sweat it out. So
Okay.
I feel like my knees would give out, or my
Yeah.
ankles. Just not my jam.
Your
Not
body
for me.
starts to fight you at a certain point.
Yeah, it's not
They
fun
say
anymore.
you just push through that.
It's different.
It's not fun though. Like it's uncomfortable the entire time.
Well, yeah.
Mentally.
I mean, I don't care to do that at all.
Yeah.
Now I can walk. I could walk
Like
for
a mother.
Like yeah, like like I can Gail and Oprah walk like nobody's business.
You could walk a marathon, but JoJo.
Yeah, I mean, it would take me like a day.
28-hour thing.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
JoJo's still out there walking.
Hey, but I like start and finish, right? That's what they
Yes.
say. As long as you can fit. I have no desire to run. I feel like the second my knee hurts, I'm like, that's all I focus. I'm like, oh my God, my knee hurts. Oh no, my hips. My legs are different lengths. Now this hip hurts more than this. And that now my shoulder hurts. I didn't even do anything with my shoulder,
Yeah.
but my shoulder's hurting me.
Imagine running like 5
N-
and then being like only 21 more to go and a quarter.
Right.
No,
I've done
mentally-
5Ks and that's 3.1.
3.1, yeah,
I'm
something like
good.
that. Yeah.
I'm good.
I usually run a race no more than like 15K about once every 4 years.
Okay.
And then it takes me about 4 years to remember how much I dislike doing that race. And then someone will bring it up. I'm like, that's a good idea. I should run a race. And then I do it. And I'm like, never again.
I don't blame you.
I hate that stuff. I hate the crowds. I hate being there really early. I'm not Micah Rotunda, you know?
No. I have never like done an organized race or anything because I don't like to be put on like a time restriction for stuff.
Yeah.
So I love to work out. I look forward to it every day. But I don't like to be told, show up at 8 a.m. and you're running 3.1 miles. I'm like, who are you? Why'd you tell me what to do? No thanks. So I'd rather get up and go run 6 miles or 5 miles or whatever I want to do on my time and just feel free. It's very freeing and liberating to work out. Ladies, get in the gym and lift some weights. It feels good.
I know.
I like it.
I'm trying.
I got these baby muscles.
You do. You got some guns.
Thank you. I take every opportunity I can to
I'm like a Pure Barre, Pilates,
Nothing
yoga
wrong
kind of
with it.
girl.
That's awesome.
As long as you're doing
as long as
something.
you're
and I
moving
can
your body.
walk. I'll walk.
Walking's great.
Okay.
That's getting oxygen to your
I
brain.
feel like I don't live up to your like I
What does
see
that
you
mean?
tearing it up in the gym and I just don't have
you
that
have to put
gene.
into perspective why I am where I am. So I used to be 250 pounds when
I
I
was
back in
heavy.
the day. But I grew up in a house with wrestlers
Yeah.
and bodybuilders and around all of that lifestyle to where you mirror what you admire and you eventually kind of become that. So I'm watching people meal prep chicken and rice and veggies and do that for years. And then I just gradually started to do it and gravitated towards the people who were lifting heavy, or I always hung out with guys and they taught me how to lift, or I would ask a trainer. That's why I train like I do. To each their own.
Yeah.
As long as you're moving your body
I
and
grew up
giving
in
it that gift.
in a restaurant where it was homemade pastas and
it.
chicken and peppers and like just food.
Little
I
veal
just-
cutlet? Is
Yeah,
that where
I
you were going
mean
with that?
everything.
Mm.
Yeah,
The,
I was a cardio bunny. Like I was
Oh.
opposite from both of you guys. I was like super skinny.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, I don't look good. And so then I started to put on a little bit of lean muscle, and I learned how to work out from like YouTube.
Nothing
wrong with that
Just
either.
research
Wherever
and
you can
yeah,
get it.
absolutely. What kind of exercises are they doing? I like the way this girl's body looks. I want to kind of look like that, or do more of these exercises. So it's kind of what I modeled after. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and that's the most important thing you have to remember is that everybody has a different way of doing what's best for their body. I call it like your soulmate workout.
Okay.
You got to find your soulmate, and then you look forward to doing that.
Speaking of soulmates,
Oh gosh.
I'm just wondering if anybody's on the horizon for you. I haven't talked to you about that in a minute.
Well, you see, it's really awkward going home for Thanksgiving,
Why?
and the questions start. And then I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who this is. And then, of course, my mom's like, you're on the radio. You're talking about this.
Oops, I forgot. You can hear me say all of these things.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm telling my mom, okay,
Yeah.
my brothers are sitting at the table now, though, so this is not discussion for right now. And then my brothers are bringing it up. So the Naked Magicians got brought up
That's weird.
at the dinner table on Thanksgiving.
Not familiar with that.
And I said, "Can we please talk about this later?" And my grandmother's sitting right there, and then they're,
Asking questions.
"What's that?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm so nervous. I'm gonna go to the bathroom." Literally got brought up at Thanksgiving dinner.
And how did you respond to that?
I looked at him with the look of terror and death in his direction, and then he said, "Okay, we'll talk about it later."
Okay.
You just
I
have to
almost-
look at him and don't blink.
just stare.
I almost threw my plate at him. I was like, "Shh."
And then
No,
that,
not
then
right
that
now.
would have been a waste of all of those foods.
But we're not your grandma or your parents, so you can tell us what's
No.
going on. Now, you are still semi in contact with, you said, one of the magicians?
Christopher.
Okay, tell us about Chris.
Nothing's going on there. I think we were mutually attracted to each other.
Okay.
He's very deep, despite the fact that he's like he's an entertainer.
Yeah.
But I see past that usually when I meet a person. You guys know I'm big on energy.
Yes.
And when I get to know someone and just see kind of like their true colors, that they're a good person and they have sincerity, I like that a lot. And if you can make me laugh, you basically win my heart. So I've kept in
So
contact
what you're saying
with
is
him.
we're going to get married? See, I'm hysterical. I make her laugh all the time.
True.
We get each other. We wear
do.
jams.
We do get each other. We wear Jams dresses. Like nobody else knows what that is.
I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Jams dresses are the jam.
They
They're like these
are.
flowy moo kind of
Muumuus.
dresses.
They're muumuus.
They're kind of muumuus, but they're a little more flattering. They used to have shoulder pads. Yeah,
Okay,
but they've
You lost
evolved.
me.
Yeah,
They're
well,
cute.
when you're a bigger girl, it still makes you feel pretty, but it hides everything.
With the
And they're
shoulder
comfortable?
pads?
No, the shoulder pads are
They're gone.
86.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, but
They got rid of those
I
a few
got
years
you.
ago.
jams.
All right, I'm gonna Google this during the break.
You got to look up some Jams dresses. We're gonna get Anna one for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
All three of us should have matching Jams dresses. So next time we're in
Listen,
the
I want
studio,
to wear jams to the New Year's Eve party.
Oh, that would be the jam.
Do they have a gold and black one?
I'll
Some
take.
glitter.
I'll make
Might
one.
be.
I can dye something or make it all
That's what I
fun
said,
and
we can glitter it.
sparkly. We do have. I'm gonna ask Monica to jump on the mic here for a second because. Jamie, if you don't mind turning her on, I wanted her to let us know. Monica's with Big City Events, and she is spearheading, setting everything up for the Rooftop Eve party of the year, which is in downtown Tampa. But you're doing a little Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, all weekend long kind of
Yeah. all weekend.
discount.
So if you go online and you purchase a cabana this weekend, we're going to go ahead and put a private bar and a bartender in there for you.
What?
As a little upgrade. Yeah.
Oh, so you get your own like private service.
Yes.
What do they these bartenders? You always have the most attractive like bartenders, champagne boys. Do you
They
do you
go through a
inter-
rigorous interview process with Steven and myself.
Yes, good. So you have very good taste. So that for sure would be a draw. So if they purchase a cabana this weekend, go to the rooftopeve.com, you will get your own private bar and bartender.
Yes, and the Rooftop Eve event is an open bar. Everyone's pretty much a VIP at this event, so there's no VIP section, but the only way to get a little reserved area is to purchase the cabana. You can have a little private area for you and your group of friends. We have cabanas for 8 people and cabanas for 10 people. And then this year we added also reserved tables
Okay.
for 4 people. So
It's always nice to have a little area, especially
Yeah.
like I like to dance, but so to set my purse down.
A home
and-
base.
Yeah, a home base. Take a
base,
load off. Let my little piggies rest a minute because, I don't.
Cutting a rug.
Yeah, and I don't take my shoes off
Why?
because you just aren't supposed to.
Oh,
you'll never
and-
get them back on.
Well, that,
true.
but also I feel like it's the outfit.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it
Completes the look.
yeah, and I don't know. That was one thing that whether I was going to weddings or just parties, whatever it is, like my feet will bleed and throb before I take my shoes off.
Man.
I'll always leave them on.
dedication.
Have to.
I don't know if you know this, but usually on Mondays, as soon as I get in here, because I wear heels when I'm in sales all morning,
Yeah.
I'll take my shoes off as soon as I get in here. So the boys have a big issue with it.
Wait.
I
So you-
can't do heels all day.
Okay, but why don't you bring an extra pair of shoes?
Well, Drew usually gives me his Converse. It's cool.
why don't you just keep a pair of shoes at your desk here?
I haven't thought about it that far, but
Like I always have
it.
a pair of flip
I
flops.
like to be barefoot. It just is. It's freeing. It's
She's
like,
Mother Earth.
We're in here. We're in the studio. We're having a party.
But you
Buy
don't know what's
shoes.
on this floor.
Well, it recently got replaced, luckily, and then goats came in. So
Yeah, and poo-pooed everywhere.
immediately after the carpet got
And
replaced.
C. diff.
Yeah.
No, your feet can't catch that.
But I do. I'll bring like a pair of flip-flops or flats or something just in case, but I try to keep the look cohesive so I
got you.
deal with pain.
Classy lady.
But it is a lot of fun, and I do encourage people to go to the rooftopeve.com and get your tickets now. I say, hey, get a group of friends together, go in on a cabana, have your own bar and bartender. Then you don't have to worry about lines or people getting in the way. You have a home base. Kind of sounds perfect. I think we should work on
So basically, we're doing a cabana, right?
on that. I think we should.
Okay.
And I do
I'm
think we
in.
have a couple pairs of tickets to give away. 800-771-1025 or 727-579-1025. Monica, Stephen, thank you both so much for being here today to talk about it. I know we're going to try to get you on again in a couple of weeks leading up to the event. And of course, if there's anything that we can do for you to help, please let us know. It is JoJo on the Miggs and Swig show. We have Andy coming in from Continental Wholesale Diamonds. Okay, he is on his way, and I know he's always very kind and generous. He is the sponsor for the Rooftop Eve, so we're going to chat with him for a little bit. We have chef-inspired popcorns, Lizette Rivera, coming in to join us, maybe even bringing some treats for everybody. We shall see. We're going to make mimosas on this break, so things are going to get a whole lot more fun here on the Miggs and Swig Show. Don't change that dial. It's 102.5 The Bone. We're about to pop bottles up in here.
Uh-oh.
Holla.
Pop it.
Now the party's starting. Thank you for tuning into the Miggs and Swig Show on your Saturday afternoon. Not sure where you're heading to. Hopefully out to support a local business in the Bay Area. We know that we are very big, proud supporters of the Tampa Bay community, St. Petersburg, Clearwater, all the good stuff here locally. So if you're out getting a little head start on your Christmas shopping, make sure you pop into those places and support them as well. No Miggs, no Swig, but Micah Rotunda and Anna Hummel help me hold the fort down.
Salute you.
We're rebuilding the fort, I think.
I think
At least
we are.
redecorating it.
We're trying. We're making so much of a difference. I really feel good about what we're doing here today, girls.
I'm excited about it.
Are you?
Yeah.
What are you most excited about today?
Today?
Yeah,
Well, it's a beautiful day outside.
it is.
And I don't live in Detroit anymore, so the winters aren't awful. And I'm so happy to be here. Every day is great.
It's not too early to start drinking, is it?
No, because I just made mimosa.
Hell yeah.
This is peach flavored mimosa. Oh, Anna, you need a little more of the peach. I wish they were a little colder,
That's okay.
but I can always grab ice. You know what I mean?
I'm not fussy.
No,
I
Ice
think
in
JoJo's
the
either.
mimosa.
Me either, which is funny. I normally, so peach is kind of hard for me, and I'm going to really try to get this down because it smells good. But the very first time that I wanted to indulge in alcoholic beverages was the summer before my freshman year of high school.
Healthy.
And I thought it was going to be a really good idea to just drink whatever was there.
Oh, no.
And then when the only bottle I could find was a bottle of peach schnapps, I just decided to just chug it right from the bottle.
Good idea.
My very first time drinking.
Good in theory.
I was trying to impress all of the hot older boys in my high school and look real cool. And that was a big, epic fail because I was on the bathroom floor the entire night. And then
Bad look.
such a loser that I started crying, freaking out because if my mother found out, she was going to kill me. So then I didn't know what to do. She was out of town. I was like, I just need to get home. If I get home and I take a shower and I clean myself up, and she'll have no idea. And then, of course, I told her. And she laughed at me and was like, cool. So you learned your lesson? And I was like,
You drink the
only
whole
time will
bottle?
tell. I mean, I drank like 3/4 of it
Oh, no.
and just puked the whole night.
It's mostly the sugar I feel that would get you.
And everything else under the sun
Yeah.
that I was drinking. I mean,
Oh,
it was,
also,
yeah, it
okay.
was terrible.
Oh, you added two afterwards.
Well, I had already been intoxicated, and then I wanted something else, and the only bottle that I could find was the peach schnapps. So I just finished it off with that, and that is the only taste that I could remember. So that artificial peach scent just makes me want to.
Well, I'll drink yours too then.
Oh no! I feel like
I
feel
didn't
like
even
I need-
really realize it was peach flavored until I was checking out.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, we'll find out if I. But it does. The smell normally.
It's not as potent.
No.
It's a very mild peach, and it's naturally flavored. Natural peach flavor and caramel.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, it's not my favorite, but I'm gonna drink it
It's a little like
Team player.
easy going.
because I appreciate you thinking of me
hey,
and bringing it in.
it's not too early to start having mimosas.
I don't think. Is there a time frame on when you can start drinking?
No, there's not because
Like
that's why
ever.
Irish coffees exist.
Right?
So-
and Bloody Marys.
Yeah.
Mimosas have orange juice in them.
Mm-hmm.
So it shouldn't matter, right? If it's 8 a.m.
Yeah.
or.
I think the key element that you have to be concerned with is not the time of day, but if you're drinking alone or with other people. And
Okay.
How frequently that happens.
That's what I was saying with the wine.
Yeah.
Don't fear the wine, fear the quantity of the wine. Just pay attention to how much is happening.
Also, I mean,
'Cause
like
it'll
the
add up.
company that you're keeping. Like if you're just drinking
Yeah.
bottles alone, problem. Drinking bottles with people.
But that's any
you're a
time
good
of day,
time.
right?
That's what I mean. It
Okay.
doesn't matter the time of the day. It's more like the the environment.
The
in
setting.
which-
If I'm drinking six
I
bottles
agree.
of wine by myself every
you got
night.
a problem.
Yeah, there's an issue there.
Right. Doesn't matter if it's 6 a.m. or 6 p.m.
Okay.
You know, my thing with a similar story of my first time I drank was actually complete opposite. So
Oh.
I was in Italy and I was with my parents. I was 19 and we're sitting outside and it's freezing cold. And all I could say was, "Can I please just go for a walk, or can we go inside?" Like, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Be quiet. You just need a drink, like to warm your soul."
Calm you down,
So-
warm you from the inside out.
This is when I discovered limoncello.
Oh yeah.
So they bring me out a limoncello, and here I am. I've never drank before. I'm very, very thin at the time, so anything is going to affect me a lot.
And quickly. yeah.
And very quickly. So I take the limoncello shot, just chug it. It was more like it's a cordial, so they bring it in a
Right.
fancy glass. Drank the whole thing, and I'm sitting there. 2 seconds later,
Did you see God?
I start hysterically laughing.
Oh, okay, good.
Like it just affects me. Not more so like 2 minutes later, not 2 seconds. My parents are mid conversation and I just start laughing. And so effectively they start laughing.
Yes.
And then the table next to us starts laughing. And it's this whole outside patio of people just hysterically laughing. And when I get going, I can't stop. So I'm like doubled over laughing and then tears are streaming down my face.
And did you drink more?
And then I got up and walked back in and asked the bartender, "Can I have another?" And my mom grabs me and says, "We need to go."
I think you're good.
But
honey.
it was a beautiful experience.
Do you have that same reaction with it when you drink it now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. On Thursday, whenever I took a limoncello, and my mom knows this. She's good at what she does. She comes downstairs, and I'm, like, stressing out. I'm setting out the appetizers and doing 46 things. And she goes, "You know what you need?" I said, "What?" She goes, "The limoncello I have chilled in the freezer." So she pulls it out. We have a little limoncello, and then it went from 0 to hero real quick.
I like that.
It's a great little buzz. And it's very sentimental.
I've never had limoncello before.
I should have brought that
strong.
in. It's
It's
very
it's very
strong.
potent.
It's lemon infused vodka.
Okay.
So it's very sugary too, so I wouldn't recommend it a lot. But it's traditionally had after dinner
okay.
in Italy
Yes.
or in any Italian like family. It's an after dinner cordial.
I got you.
It's very
It's delicious.
I like that.
salud. It's fancy.
I didn't learn how to drink healthily or like in a social situation probably a few years until after college. Like I didn't know what like a drink was. I was like, why aren't we taking shots? But I went to I went to a crazy party school. So
Okay.
we didn't
What
have
school?
like UC Santa Barbara.
That's right.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah.
It's in the, probably
Is that
the
where
top
you're from?
three.
Santa
I'm from,
Barbara.
I'm from San Diego.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah.
I wish I could spend some time in Santa Barbara.
Oh yeah,
It's
a good time.
beautiful.
Oh yeah, gorgeous.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't. The drinking culture there was not like whining and dining drinking. It was like chugging,
Party.
yeah, hard.
Yeah.
So when I left, I was just out of control, and I didn't know because everybody around me was doing the same thing. So there was no gauging on what was normal, abnormal behavior.
Well, and you're a little bit of a thing too, so
Oh, I could put it away back then, but I was drinking like 3 nights a week.
okay.
But everybody else was drinking 5, so I'm like, I got my life together. We're good.
yeah. You're in top
Yeah,
shape.
Yeah.
I've always I don't know if anybody's really ever seen me drunk. I usually like to be in control too much.
I have never seen you drunk.
So I'll have a few drinks. I like to feel good, and then I like to, be the caretaker. But I think that stems back from my junior or my senior year of high school, and we were at a house party for New Year's Eve, and I was actually working. I was on my way to the party. It was like 11:30, going to get there before the ball dropped, and my phone was just blowing up that everybody was just annihilated already. They just had been
it's awful to walk
drinking.
into.
We had basements, so like all the kids were in the basement and the parents were upstairs. And I mean, it was a really horrific scene when I walked in there, and people doubled over and just passed out and puking everywhere.
Ugh.
And a friend of mine just sick in the back with alcohol poisoning, and I didn't understand why she was still there and why she wasn't at the hospital. It turned into this whole thing, and it really just freaked me out. Like I just didn't ever want to get to that point where, God forbid, something like that happened to
Right.
me. Not only I'm not in control of myself, but then that's the call my parents get. Like I
Right.
just wasn't ready for that, because that would be my luck. So I just always tried to monitor myself. But I
Ooh.
mean,
Took me a few years to learn that.
but but you don't want to learn at that expense either. So I would have rather not experienced that and, had a little more fun. But
Yeah.
I was about as straight edge as it gets when I was in high school.
now look at you.
Well, now I like the wines.
And the naked magicians.
No.
She's the one that's bringing the champagne this morning.
Yeah.
I do enjoy having wine or champagne, but I like everything in moderation in my life. And there's a sense of balance that is for anything. So for so many years, I just looked at alcohol and went, nope, kind of going back to the control thing. I like to be in control of my body,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. But also, you have to learn how to just relax a little bit. So having a glass of wine when I'm sitting with my family, great time.
Yeah.
For so many years, I deprived myself of that experience. So now when I look at drinking, like for instance, I went out the night before Thanksgiving in Brooksville.
Yeah.
And everybody's like taking shots and drinking beer after beer after beer. I had one glass of wine and I was great. I had
Okay.
one glass of wine and then I carried a water around and I'm seeing all these people from my past and talking to them, and I woke up the next morning at 5 a.m. and I felt great.
Right.
I enjoy that.
See, that's key too. Like I hate feeling like garbage the next
Oh,
day.
yeah.
And so unproductive. And that way I can drink 7 nights a week and feel fine when I wake up. Sure, why not? if I'm not doing shot after shot after shot.
No shots.
Yeah.
And I'm enough of a jerk and make a fool of myself sober. I don't really need the alcohol.
Right.
It helps and enhances that. But I mean, I have fun regardless.
Yeah. I'm all about moderation too, but even moderation in moderation sometimes. Like a few nights out of the year, I'll go hard, but probably not more than 3 or 4.
It's really good if you want to clean it out is visiting my friends over at Clean Juice.
Oh.
They are in Carrollwood. They are located at 13138 Northdale Mabry Highway, which is in the Carrollwood Village Shopping Center. Their cold pressed juices are pressed on site. They're the first USDA certified organic juice bar in the Tampa Bay area. Everything is fresh, made to order. Smoothies, protein smoothies, acai bowls. They're open 7 days a week, so you have no excuse not to go in and do a little, there's 1 day, there's 3 days where you can have a juice for breakfast, for lunch, and then a healthy dinner sort of thing and kind of clean it out.
Or eat an acai bowl for dinner.
Right?
So
And get ready for Christmas. And then do it again, maybe after Christmas for the New Year's.
You're going to need it.
Right. They're awesome. You can give them a call and see or go online. Either way, make sure you tell them that JoJo from the Miggs and Swig show sent you. Clean juice, healthy in body, strong in spirit, which we are big proponents of here
Yes,
with Ms. Micah Rotundo
a little clean juice.
and Anna Humble. We have Steve on the line. Hi, Steve.
Hi, JoJo.
How are you, honey?
Oh, this is great. Did you literally fire all the men? This is like a dream come true.
Killed them. Buried them. Killed them. You'll never find them.
Who's in there? I heard Micah, and then what was...
And Anna.
Some other broad.
Wow. This is great.
Right? We're tickling your ears today. I feel good about it.
I might have to stay on the couch for a little while.
Oh, jeez.
You do you. We'll be here to talk you through it.
What did Micah have for Thanksgiving? Smoked cabbage? What was her menu for Thanksgiving?
I forgot to make the smoked cabbage this year, but I did have the Brussels sprouts, which is essentially the same thing.
I heard the only meat you had for Thanksgiving was Spanish.
Oh my gosh.
This guy.
No.
Steve's all about the punches.
Steve, that was aggressive.
That was. Thank you so much, Steve. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Roland, Mr. Andy from Continental Wholesale Diamonds is downstairs. We're going to have him on the flip side of this break. Steve,
Steve, get out of
I
here.
was so looking forward to the compliment of listening to us three lovely ladies this Saturday afternoon on the Miggs and Swig show, and you just had to go and make it worse. But that's okay, because we're going to come back and we're going to be better than ever. It's JoJo holding down the fort while Miggs and Swig are out of town for the Thanksgiving holiday. I appreciate you tuning in on 102.5 The Bone. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after these words. I love this song. It's nothing like 80s music.
No.
I feel like there's just a vibe with it.
It's a party forever.
Yeah, right?
I don't like it.
You're not hungry like the wolf right now?
I don't like 80s music.
What?
Oh my goodness
That's probably the
gracious.
most controversial thing I say on Johnny B's show. I don't like 80s music. I like Thriller, and that's pretty much it.
What? No way.
Just Thriller.
That's not
That's
possible.
it, man. I don't like it. I
How
don't like
about,
the
how about
hair band.
70s music?
70s, yes.
Okay.
Like
Yes.
easy light favorites. What kind of 70s?
I like CCR. Listen
Okay.
to that. Yeah.
I
those
like
kind
all
of
that too, but
bands.
how do you not like 80s?
Like this. I hate it. I don't like the 80s. I don't like Bon Jovi. I don't like any of the Twisted Sisters and the Motley Crues.
Oh, you're terrible,
Just
Anna
stay
Hummel.
home. I don't like it.
If I'd have known that, wouldn't let you come in these doors today.
I'm glad I told you only now.
Men without hats. The safety dance. None
No,
of those.
No. They just don't do anything for me.
No.
Overplayed. I don't like it.
I still love you.
I still
Thanks.
love you too,
I know.
but we're gonna reform that whole perspective on 80s music. Okay.
I don't think so.
I think.
I don't think there's gonna be any new 80s music you're gonna show me and be like, oh, okay, I didn't know about this. No, I'm good. Thank you though.
Oh.
But you guys can like 80s music. Don't let my negativity
Oh,
take
no, we
away
won't.
your love of
We
We're
music.
just gonna have a
won't.
dance party
There you
next
go.
break. If you don't want to dance, you can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind.
Thank you for tuning into the Miggs and Swig show. It's JoJo here holding down the fort while the boys are dead.
Wait a minute, you got a boy in here that's not dead.
Well, you don't really count just
Okay.
yet.
All right.
But I do
Just
have.
yet?
I do, well, because I'm going to give him a proper introduction
Okay.
because he matters for a lot of reasons. He's just not Miggs or Swig,
That's true.
right? That's where I was going with that. Miggs and Swig aren't here. They're actually just out of town. They'll be back. Sorry, next week. But I do have Micah,
Hello.
an anti-80s Anna Hummel over there.
Hello.
Thank you for joining, and of course, Jamie behind the board and rolling on the phones. Thank you, boys, for being here and putting up with me today. And we talked earlier with Stephen Hickey from Eddie V's and Monica Varner with Big City Events, who are putting on the premier New Year's event in downtown Tampa on top of, I forget which fort, garage, something terrible. I really should have things written down, but I just fly by the seat of my pants kind of gal.
Right.
But presenting sponsor of the Rooftop Eve party is Mr. Andy Meyer and Continental Wholesale Diamonds. Thank you for being here again this year with me.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you for sponsoring the event again this year.
This is one of the most enjoyable events we do.
And what is your involvement with it as far as do you frost people with your diamonds?
We do frost people with diamonds.
I love it.
Ooh.
You actually frosted me last year.
Yes, we did.
And it was lovely.
Well, you were a good canvas for our diamonds.
Oh, thank you. Sometimes when I take a shower and actually do my hair and face, it makes a little bit of a difference.
Are you gorgeous?
Stop.
Be frosted.
But it was a great event last year.
Last year's event, it was the first time I was there, and I didn't know anything about it before they told me and asked me to be the presenting sponsor. It's an unbelievable event. You get 2,500 to 3,000 people dressed up on New Year's Eve.
Yep.
In one spot, downtown. You don't have to go anywhere. You have booze all night. You have
Yes.
champagne. You have
Sold.
a great band.
Right? You dance, you drink, you hang out with good people.
And you have fireworks.
And you have fireworks.
It's incredible.
We did have a really good time last year, and I'm looking forward to it. All that glitters is gold.
Yes, that's
All
the
the
theme this
glitters
year.
is gold.
So this year we can expect lots of diamond, sparkly, gold bling.
Well, we could use yellow diamonds, gold diamonds.
Ooh.
What's your number one seller? Do you have is it rings? Is it earrings? Is it
Probably rings is number one.
Okay.
Earrings would be number two. Diamond stud earrings would be number two.
okay?
Real close number two.
I love there's nothing better than just a little pair of stud. I feel like because you
Something
could,
delicate.
yeah, and then you just can wear them, dress them up, dress them down.
I don't have my ears pierced.
You don't have your ears pierced?
No.
Oh, we got to get your ears
we-
pierced
I've
for
no,
New
I've-
Year's.
I have no tattoos, no piercings. I've never dyed my hair. This is just how I came out, man.
Well, you look great.
Oh,
but,
thanks.
But I think you should get your ears pierced.
Really? I
Yeah.
don't know. See, I'm really
Yeah.
kind of insecure about
Can we
my
please
lobes.
go?
No, I'm really insecure about my lobes. They're very large. So the thing is that concerns
Then
me.
we just have to give you really big diamonds.
Right, but if I got like a stud, it would be like, oh, look at this like tiny stud lost in this massive lobe. Like it would be like putting glitter on a pimple. Like I don't want to,
Draw more
advertise-
attention?
Yeah, exactly.
I think that you're really selling yourself short. and
I
you
don't know.
have-
And I'm also
Show
horrified.
Andy. Andy will tell you if you've got good
you
lobes.
do not have big lobes.
I do.
No,
These-
you don't.
Trust
Call
me,
on with the lobes in middle school.
we have a lot of.
Well, you've grown into them.
Thank you. My head got bigger.
Your head got bigger. We have a lot. Yeah, you grew into your ears and you're not big.
Okay.
So you could easily come in and start
I
with.
don't know. I'm really scared of needles, though.
Well, you don't have to
No,
stick
no,
it
it's not a needle. It's a little gun.
Okay.
It's
To
real
shoot
quick.
you in the ear with a gun.
Oh, that's much better. I feel much better about that
I
now.
think we should have a field trip.
Can I do clip-ons or is that trash?
Okay,
ass?
you'll get your your ears pierced, and I'll get my nose pierced at the same time. Little
This
diamond.
is so fun.
It'll be a field trip. We'll do it
You don't-
tonight
you
after
don't-
mimosas.
I'll take you to get your ears pierced.
Look at that.
Where are we going?
What a
Like
gentleman.
Claire's? I'm
No.
gonna go with
No,
the
we
Claire's.
definitely- We'll go to one of the places that pierces the ears right on the spot. And
Okay.
And then we'll take you
What
to
if it hurts?
Continental
doesn't-
Wholesale Diamonds to
Just
get
feels like a
you.
little bite.
I don't like bites.
Just a little.
No,
It's-
it's not.
it's just a quick
it's real
little-
quick. It doesn't
Yep.
hurt.
And then
That's
you.
what they always say.
It's over.
It
Like
Before it
really.
hurts.
lickety split. It's over.
I
This
don't
is
know.
going to be such a fun field trip.
I have a very low tolerance for pain.
It's not pain.
Very
painful.
low, but
I-
it's the idea of like a gun or a needle going through my ear. It scares me. How about I just get a ring? That's nice.
Well, rings are beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And you don't have to put a hole in my body for it.
Yeah, that works.
I'm just scared. I'm sorry.
I think you should.
Terrified.
Get your
We're still
ears
going to do
pierced.
it. We're still gonna drug you, and we're still gonna take you, and you're gonna wake up, and your ears are gonna be pierced. And
I
it's
don't
gonna
think
be awesome.
you
kind
don't
of
need the drugs.
What kind of drugs?
What kind of drugs are we talking
See,
about?
exactly.
Everything is negotiable.
We're going to do it. Andy Meyer from Continental Wholesale Diamonds here with us. He is the presenting sponsor for the Rooftop Eve event of the year, which you can go to therooftopeeve.com and purchase your tickets or get a group of friends together for a fun night out and get a cabana. Which if you do it this weekend, we learned, Monica was telling us, if you do it by Monday and you purchase a cabana, you get your own private bar and bartender. Hello, right there. Makes all the sense to go ahead and do that.
You don't even have to walk to get a drink. The drinks come to you.
Correct. You have a home base. You can go out, you can dance, and then you can get away from people and go back to your own little area. It really is a great time. And then fireworks,
And then
at
fireworks.
midnight.
And Continental, we have a cabana, so if you're a customer of ours, you're more than happy to come in and see it. To our cabana. You don't have to go very far. You just come into our cabana, and we have a bartender there, too.
See that? I love that. What do you have going on? Any Black Fridays, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday deals going on?
Yeah, we do Black Friday week. We
Okay.
don't believe in the one day. We do Black Friday week. So we're
Such a
giving
giver.
away anybody that buys anything over $500 gets a gift certificate to Eddie V's.
Oh.
Good
And anybody
deal.
that buys anything over $2,500 gets a free 5-day, 4-night cruise.
Oh.
I like cruises.
Right?
And it's a good cruise. You can have your choice of 4 different cruise lines. It's not just one.
Where are we going?
Anywhere you want. Anywhere the cruise lines go, you pick it. It's not,
Really?
yeah.
And you said how much? And you get the cruise?
$2,500, which is a pair of nice diamond stud earrings. or
Sure.
Yeah.
Nice diamond ring.
Gentlemen, hello. You get a 2-for-1. You get your lady or your man a nice something for $2,500 and you get a trip. So they get the best Christmas present. It's pretty much a buy one get one free deal.
It really is.
I mean, that's kind of amazing.
Do you have any like gold chains, like Rick Ross gold chains? That's
do.
more what I'm interested in.
I don't think
that's
that's
more
you.
my style. You don't
That's
think
your
so?
style?
Yes.
I have some gorgeous gold chains for you.
Ooh, okay. Like urban chic. That's kind of my thing.
I
you know,
have
clearly.
gorgeous ones.
Okay.
Urban chic.
I'll have to check it out.
In fabulous price points.
Okay. I hear you.
So
Do you do any sort of payment plan? Like people can do a payment plan with you if they can't afford the $2,500 all at once?
Absolutely. We're giving 12 months interest free right now.
Hello, people. Are you listening?
So if they come in this week, they can get 12 months interest free and a cruise and make your girlfriend or wife really happy.
Absolutely. You can get, it was $500, which is totally doable to get a lovely, beautiful something for your significant other. Plus, you also get dinner. Again, a buy one, get one dinner at Eddie V's.
Dinner at Eddie V's.
And it's not $2,500, it's just $500.
Right.
Which is doable. Andy, where can we find you?
We are 1715 Northwest Shore Boulevard. We're across from Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. I hate saying that since Eddie V's is my favorite restaurant.
That's okay.
We're next to a place that has
You're
never...
by the Penthouse.
Right, yes. Most
We like
men
the
have never done
Penthouse.
it. I love the Penthouse.
They have a great
They're good
steakhouse,
people.
too.
They do.
They have a great steak. So we're next door to the Penthouse. You can park in the Penthouse and come right into our store. It's a tall glass office building. People have trouble finding us because they say they don't see a jewelry store. But if you walk into the office
Yep,
building,
you're right there.
you'll find us.
Buzz you right in. I've been there many a times. Your staff is awesome, very accommodating.
Thank
and
you.
what I like is you're very honest about what works and doesn't work. And we do the DeBartolo Family Foundation Gala every year. So you try to class it up a little bit. So I took a picture of my dress, what I was going to wear. And I mean, out of like, they were like cockroaches coming from the back with different things for me to try on and earrings and bracelets. And I mean, it just really is a full service one-stop shop. And again, they're located on West Shore next to the Penthouse. And amazing, beautiful quality jewels that you provide.
Well, and one of our advantages, we're actually the manufacturer. Our main business is selling to other jewelers around the country. So we're actually the manufacturer of most of the jewelry. So that's why our prices are better, our quality is higher, and our service is second to none. Nobody's going to
I concur.
Go do what we do for a customer. And I appreciate what you just said, because our best advertising is our customers.
Right.
Half of our business comes from somebody saying, "Oh, I saw somebody wearing this and I really liked it."
It's all about the cut, right?
Right. Well, we're very conscious to put the right jewelry on the right person.
That's awesome.
Everything looks different once you try it.
Right. I know, because I'm not really a big like bracelet person, because so that's what I had let him know that. So it was like, cool, let's do a really fun, bigger ring. Let's do some big, and that makes you feel good. And then, you go out, you have a really good time, and you feel good and represent you, obviously, the way you intend to be represented, which is nice.
Right. And that's it's individual.
What kind of diamonds would look good on me? What do you think?
Everything would look good on you.
Oh, good answer.
Yeah,
I like it.
that's true.
But seriously, I mean, I don't even know the different types of diamond besides, like, I just watched Blood Diamond like 2 days ago, so that's the only kind of diamond that I know. But I mean, like, what kind of variations do you have? What kind of options do you have?
We have every shaped diamond.
Okay.
Out there, we have the round is the most popular.
Okay.
But we have princess cut, cushion cut, pear shape, emerald cut. Every shape that somebody wants, we have it. And
different colored diamonds.
We have yellow diamonds. We have blue diamonds. We have black diamonds. We have every color. Diamonds come in every color under the sun. Most people don't know that.
I didn't know that.
So
Now I know.
they come in all colors. We even have a green diamond, which is really unusual. And
Which is not an emerald. It's a different stone.
Right. Everybody
Okay.
always says to me, well, what's the difference between like a red diamond and a ruby? Well, they're
Right.
two different. One's a diamond and one's a ruby.
Right.
Ruby is beautiful, but diamond is different.
Different formation process.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right. It's
Not just the color.
It's not just the color.
Got it.
Right.
Okay, cool.
So,
All right.
and
Gonna
we
come
also
in there?
have less expensive or more affordable gems like garnets and amethyst and citrine that are very beautiful in beautiful settings that are at incredibly
Bit more affordable.
yes.
For
I'm
us
gonna
radio
need to make
people.
sure to send a T Swizzle, your other half over
T
to
Swizzle?
Yeah,
That's his name?
That's what I'm gonna call him
T
today.
Wheels?
Yeah, send him over to Andy.
All right.
I like
Well,
to call him
The
Tomcat.
greatest thing to do, and what a lot of our customers do, is the women come in and they try on things
Okay.
that they like,
Right.
and we put it on a wish list.
That can be dangerous.
Oh.
And then
Very dangerous.
we call your husband or your boyfriend or your significant other or whatever you're called,
Ah, I see. That's an interesting
and we
system.
and we say, I know what she would like, and it makes guys don't know how to shop. They don't want to shop.
Right.
They don't.
True.
They want to be told what to
They
do.
want to be told what to. Yes. So when we call the guy up, they're always thankful that it just makes it much easier for them. They know what to do.
Easier process.
And do you do repairs and cleaning, and whether or not, if I don't have something that I purchased from you, can I still bring it in and start a business with you of what I have?
Absolutely.
Okay.
First of all, we do all of our repairs on premises. We don't send our repairs out.
I love that.
And that's important.
Because you don't know whose hands they're going to get into.
Exactly. And the jeweler's right out front. You can actually watch them work on your jewelry.
Perfect. Andy Meyer from Continental Wholesale Diamonds. You can visit him Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 to 2 at
10 to 3.
10 to 3, I'm sorry. 1715 Northwest Shore Boulevard. That's next to the Penthouse. You can park there, walk on over, and get yourself frosted. This week, you can if you spend $500, you'll get a dinner to Eddie V's gift card. And if you spend over $2,500, you get your choice of a cruise.
You
It's
get your
that
choice of a
easy.
cruise. That easy.
You get a buy one, get one for the holidays. Be smart about it, gentlemen, and go and take care of your other half this holiday season. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
I
really
appreciate it. Rooftop Eve.
And one more plug.
Sure.
Any of our customers that come in, we do have a discount coupon for New Year's Eve. So you have to come in the store to get the discount, but we can get you a discount for New Year's Eve.
Oh, and then you can go and get your tickets for the rooftop event.
That's correct.
You're the best. Such a giver. Andy Meyer, Continental Wholesale Diamonds. Make sure to go online or stop in and say hi. Make sure you tell him that the Miggs and Swig show sent you. He'll take great care of you. Coming up after this break, chef-inspired popcorn. You're not going to want to miss it. It's 102.5 The Bone.
In Swig, Life Out Loud.
Let's get the show on the road.
Oh, and just like that, 1 hour to go.
Oh, no.
I know. But this was so much fun. Thank you to Micah and Anna for sitting in with me today.
Only completely. Thank you for inviting us.
You are a star.
I'm really just hanging with my girls.
Basically.
Oh,
You're a star.
Thank you.
There's
from
your star.
From your champagne. It's been a whole lot of fun-filled show. Just talking, now that Thanksgiving's done, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas and New Year's,
And then
man.
it's 2018 already.
Gross. No. This year went by way too quickly.
It was a beautiful year, though. It went by very fast, but what a great year it's been so far.
Like, it's crazy to me to think that the world was ending 18 years ago already.
Yeah.
All the
I
Y2K,
remember
all
that.
time is flying and it makes me really sad.
Because we're going to,
Die.
die soon?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that the other day.
I've only had one panic attack in my life, and I don't remember what year it was. 2012. Maybe not. I don't know. But I had a moment where I was like, "Holy crap, I'm gonna die someday."
Yeah.
Like, you know how you just
Yeah.
you don't really think about it, and then when you stop for a second, you're
Swear
like,
to God,
it's
that happened to me,
it's inevitable.
Happened to me 2 days ago when I was watching Blood Diamond. I
Really?
had that thought because people were just dying all over the place. And I'm like, man, there's only one way out.
That's it. That's the
There's
only guarantee in life.
Only one way out.
So it gave you a panic attack?
Not a panic attack, but it made me start. It was uncomfortable. So I went to
Yes.
bed and then I woke up and I was fine. But it's in the back of my head. And it's something that no one has ever experienced and then come back from. So you don't really know what's to expect, or you won't expect anything because you'll be dead.
Just like that.
That got really existential really quick. Can we talk about popcorn?
We
Yeah,
sure
let's
can.
talk about popcorn.
Because we have Miss Lizette Rivera from Chef Inspired Popcorn.
Hey guys.
Hi, get up on that mic, girlfriend, so we can hear you.
Hello, hello.
Thanks for being here.
I'm excited.
I thought your Minnie was coming in with you today.
She was, but she decided to spend time with the parentals.
Okay.
With the grandparentals, I guess.
She's feeling better. She was
She's feeling better.
had a little scare.
That was very scary. You guys are sitting here talking about death and
Oh, sorry.
anxiety.
Sorry, yeah.
and-
I'm not talking about death. I have no fear of it. Let's
yeah,
live
we
life
did a little
today.
stint in the hospital, but she's fine.
It was kidney stones? No.
Kidney infection.
A kidney infection.
Never had to experience that before. She said it was very painful.
And she's okay.
She's okay now.
Good.
Getting ready for her first official college visit next weekend.
Oh,
where
wow.
where
which
you
I'm not allowed
Wait,
to go.
you
I
have a mini who's in college?
I have a mini who's 28.
Oh my
and
gosh.
My mini is 15.
You look very, very young.
Thank you.
It's the popcorn.
It is the popcorn. It is the coconut oil that we make the popcorn in.
Oh.
And you lather it on your skin. You put it on your hair.
Put popcorn
everywhere.
all over my face.
That's
please.
right.
Yeah.
So what college will she be?
She is going to visit University of South Carolina upstate
Okay.
Fun.
for softball.
But you're not allowed to go?
I'm not allowed to go.
Why?
Why is that?
Because I was told she'll perform better if I'm not there. It's the
Oh.
first time.
By her? Did she tell you that?
By her.
Oh.
Oh.
I was told
okay. It
by-
wasn't like the school
No,
that was
no,
like,
no.
we don't want parents here.
No, that's even worse than my daughter tells me that.
Yeah.
But I was told by other athletes that they wish they had the nerve to tell their parents.
Because it did
not
make them
to
more
go.
nervous?
Yes.
Okay.
So good for us that we have that relationship that I didn't burst out in tears.
No, yeah, but I think that's great that she wants to really do well. I mean, not.
She just doesn't want the nerves or me
The
yelling
added
at
pressure,
her.
yeah.
The pressure, the
Right.
added pressure of performing for mom. I've been to all the other camps and college visits. So
Yeah.
I'm sending her with a close family friend. I mean, she's like an older sister to her.
Okay.
So, I really think she's excited about being away from mom for a couple days. She's
See,
15.
we're talking about anxiety.
Yes.
Whenever I was doing sports and stuff, like I had to have my mom there as like my source of confidence. So I was always a team captain and stuff, and people would look to me and I'm like, "We got this," and I walk over to mom and be like, "I'm so nervous. Help!" She's like, "Come on, I got you a sandwich in the car. Let's go." So
I
it's
love
the
it.
opposite for me. My mom was like, I look at her and it's like looking at the face of God. I'm like, okay, I'm good. Thank you. Okay, I'll go back.
Oh, see, and I'm the other way.
Yeah, I'd be like your daughter.
Yeah.
Would
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
During my track meets, I wouldn't allow my dad to go.
Yeah, she's like this mini adult trapped in 15.
Yeah.
She's like, well, I want to go away to school, so I have to learn to be away from you.
She's right.
Yeah, but then I'm
It's a
like,
mature
well, how about you do that
standpoint.
at home and learn to do your laundry, or how about cook a dish?
Yeah.
And that doesn't happen.
Well, you just have to enforce it.
I try. I do try, but I can't. She's a good kid. She actually helps with the popcorn flavors. This actually all happened between me getting sick and getting diagnosed as a celiac, and she and I just making popcorn at home.
So that's what I was going to ask you, how all of this started.
Yes. A couple years ago, I took a trip to Costa Rica. Great vacation place, by the way. Came home. It's so fabulous.
It's amazing.
But I came home and noticed that I was just gaining a lot of weight and not feeling well. Did all these doctor's appointments, crazy. I call them the oscopies. And test, all those oscopies.
Right.
The one that men don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
And got diagnosed. They told me I was celiac. I had to eat gluten-free, all that crazy stuff. And I didn't know that my favorite snack in the world was gluten-free. Popcorn is
I didn't know that either.
naturally gluten-free. And my daughter and I always made it at home. We always came up with some crazy flavors, and I took a bunch of it to one of her softball games, and it was more the parents that went crazy. The kids loved it too, but then I noticed the parents were
A little
eating
more
it.
adventurous, though, I
Yes.
would think, in trying different flavors. Yeah.
Yes. So one night we were just at home, and bad parent alert. We were watching Scandal, and
Having a glass of
yeah,
wine.
she watched some episodes, and the dog came up and grabbed a mouthful and ran down the hall. And she and I just looked at each other, and we were like, wait a minute. We got to do something with this.
Yeah.
This needs to happen. And then Chef Inspired was born right after that.
And how do you, I mean, it's Small Business Saturday.
Yeah.
We're talking about getting out and supporting. First of all, we're here with Lizette, who owns Chef Inspired, which you just moved
Yes, I did.
locations.
Yeah.
And you are now at 3204
Beta Bay.
Boulevard. Okay, so
Yes.
in South Tampa.
Yes.
How are we liking the new location?
Love the new location.
Yeah.
Lots of foot traffic.
Lots of foot traffic. Just the neighborhood in general has really embraced us. We get a lot of after schoolers, and it's a lot of fun. And even the local businesses next to us, Toffee to Go's, Pinkies, Cappies, they've all really embraced us. They've all come to visit us, and
I love it.
yeah,
That's a good little block to be on, I feel like.
It is really, really cool. We're next to Joe and Sons Olive Oil, and we try to do stuff with the local businesses. We have a popcorn that we make with Joe and Sons Olive Oil. We do
Okay.
something with Toffee to Go.
I just ordered my first thing of toffee to go
It's
for
so
somebody the other
delicious.
day.
So amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not a baker. I mean, I pop popcorn and create flavors, but I gotta say, I did order all my Thanksgiving stuff. from
Yeah.
Toffee
Nothing
to
wrong with
Go
it.
with their new dessert store, which is up the street from us. I mean,
I have not been in there yet.
it's amazing.
Okay,
It
I'm
is
gonna
really
need to check
good.
that out.
And it's such like a family.
Yes.
Where there's room for everybody, and everybody just embraces one another,
Which
and
I think is so great.
it is great. It's a lot of fun. It's just a really great neighborhood.
I am curious how you get. Well, I mean, I know you can come up with whatever ideas of whatever flavor popcorn, but how do you? Is it powders and like seasonings and spices? Is it? Do you?
Some of them are.
I'm just astounded because everything tastes exactly like what you create, like what you're intending it to create.
What's funny is a lot of what I come up with is something that I can't eat anymore. We have French toast popcorn.
There's
And
a way
all.
around it.
Yeah, gluten-free bread doesn't lend itself to make French toast, so
Okay.
I made a popcorn. Bananas Foster, natural Bananas Foster dessert should be gluten-free, but I love the dessert.
Yeah.
Eddie V's. has
Yeah,
amazing
delicious.
Bananas Foster, right? So I recreated in popcorn, and I brought some for you guys today.
Yes. Cannot
Apple
wait.
pie.
Yes.
And some of it are spices and flavors, emulsions that we find for flavoring, just reducing, like we're about to make a bourbon popcorn.
Okay.
Somebody's asked me for a beer popcorn. I don't know about that, but
Should be interesting.
that's an interesting flavor.
Yeah.
What flavor is this? IPA.
Yeah.
What's your
Taste the
personal?
house.
What's your personal favorite?
My personal favorite, I call it my scandal popcorn, is the Windy City, which is our take on probably the most famous popcorn shop is Garrett's. And,
Yes.
you know, you don't get into popcorn and not know who the biggest popcorn company is. So that's the cheddar with the caramel mix.
Yes.
I can eat that for days.
100%.
100%. I
See,
can eat
I
that all
feel
day
like
long.
there's not a whole lot of popcorn that I couldn't eat a whole bag of, like in one. You know what I mean? If I sat down, it would make me sick. I just feel like there's something with the balance of the actual popcorn itself plus the flavor that I just don't ever get sick of it.
I don't think I'll ever get sick of popcorn. And there's some times where, you know, I'm doing books and I got to put that, you know, business accounting hat on, and I'll just get our plain popcorn fresh out of the popper and just eat that.
Well, that's why like popcorn is such a universal scent. No matter where you are, what you're doing, if you smell popcorn, you have to stop and go, oh my gosh, who's making popcorn? Like even if it's in the office building and from a bag, and no matter what, it's just
I smell it all the time.
Intoxicating.
I love it.
Yeah, we get people that come in off the street because they're like walking to Cappy's or something, and they're like, we smelled popcorn.
Yeah.
And they'll just walk in and they'll end up buying a bag. We've just gotten into the airport in Newslink. So we're
look at
in
you.
4 or 5 different airsides now, including the main airside. So we've gotten a couple people that are in layovers that have bought in a little bag that we're selling now in the airport, and they come over to the shop because they want to see the shop. So that's been actually really exciting.
And I don't know if do you ship?
Yes. we
Okay.
ship. So we have an online store.
Okay,
we do
perfect.
ship, and we're about to put out our holiday flavors. I bought 2 for you, but we have one that's set to come out. It's a peppermint caramel crunch.
Ooh.
So I had this customer last year. I was just making it just for fun. I mean, a lot of times it's just my daughter and I just sitting there messing around with chocolates. Experimenting. And she puts it in her mouth. And in front of other customers, she says, well, this tastes like Christmas in your mouth.
There you go.
And she wanted us to call it Taste like Christmas in your mouth. But I really didn't think that was appropriate.
No, I think it's great.
But I know it's appropriate to say on the station.
Sure it
You
is.
can say that, yes.
But it was awesome. It was awesome for her to say that. My daughter just put her hands on her face, and she's just like, wow, Mom, you got some great customers.
I love it. So you're going to have Christmas in your mouth
We're
flavor.
going to have Christmas in your mouth flavor.
I think I need that. I
want
It's
Christmas
amazing.
in my mouth.
All the time.
Yes.
24/7.
You want a peppermint stick in your mouth.
Ozzy.
I think it's got
peppermint
caramel in there.
And that.
Caramel.
Little white
Yes.
chocolate, drizzle.
So good. Chef-inspired popcorn. It's on Bay to Bay. You can give them a call at 813-559-1292, or you can go to CI Popcorn. Yes. Chef-inspired, but just the C and the I popcorn.com. If you wanted to order and ship, are you running any Small Business Saturday?
Yeah, for today we
deals?
have buy one, get one. So we have BOGOs all day, all flavors, and we have 15% off all pre-order holiday tins.
You guys, do yourself a favor. I mean, there's nothing better than just having those placed all throughout the house for people to munch on. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's.
Stocking stuffers.
Totally. It's such a great gift, and it is the gift that keeps on giving because it is delicious. I can't wait to dig into a bag. You're welcome to stay with us. We appreciate you being here, though, Lizette.
Thanks. I appreciate the invite. It's been fun.
Anytime you want. You're going to do a grand opening next weekend?
Yes, we are. Saturday and Sunday, we're going to have lots of prizes and things for the kids. We're actually bringing back a old school favorite. My daughter's going to be showing the smaller kids how to string popcorn.
Oh.
But it's going to be with green and red popcorn.
I love that.
So it's going to be really cool.
And one of our favorites here at the station, Mr. Ian Beckles.
Yes, he'll be there Sunday.
Perfect. He'll be out there from 11 to 1, and he has his dignitary flavor popcorn, which is delicious, and you did bring some of
And
that.
I did bring some.
I'm so excited. Thank you so much for being here
Oh,
today.
thanks for having me.
We're going to take a quick break on the Miggs and Swig show. It's JoJo, Micah, and Anna holding it down just a little while longer. Don't change that dial. It's 102.5 The Bone. Sound just like her. You know JoJo's taking over the airwaves when her request is all 80s music. The lovely ladies of the 80s. And the lovely ladies of the bone. Some of them anyway. Not all of them could be here today with me, but I do have Micah, Rotunda, and Anna Hummel.
True.
I love you guys. Thanks for being here today.
Of course.
We have the lovely Lizette from Chef Inspired Popcorn still hanging out in the studio with us. I just ate all of the flavors. They are delicious.
Thank you, thank you.
I mean, it's astounding to me that you can make popcorn taste like all of these different things.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fun.
PSLs.
That's crazy, okay?
Wait till you taste my bourbon popcorn.
Well, I know you said Christmas is party in the mouth, but all of these are the party in the mouth.
They really are. We had Ian Beckles Dignitary flavor, which I love. It's a more savory flavor. The lemon pound cake, and I don't normally like lemon, but that was delicious.
It's really good. It's not really like...
No, it wasn't too
tart.
It wasn't too overpowering. It was really good.
And I like that you make it with coconut oil instead of butter.
Yeah.
It's important.
The popcorn is all organic popcorn, and then we only pop in coconut oil. Everything is gluten-free, and we keep a peanut-free shop as well.
Nice.
I know. I get a lot of
now I
requests for
feel
peanuts.
so much better about eating all the popcorns.
That's good for T Wheels because he can't have peanuts.
Oh my God, he can't.
Wait, he has so many nicknames, by the way.
Yeah.
What'd you call him?
Well, T Swizzle, but I like T Wheels.
Well,
I
his
go
last name-
Tomcat.
which I like.
Well, his last name is Wheeler.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say that. He's probably not going to like that. I hope he's not. He's watching the FSU game. It's all good.
Oh yeah, he's super busy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so he can totally indulge at Chef Inspired.
Yeah, he almost died a couple months. Not really, but like he was like,
You
we
did
were-
it.
We were
It's a false
eating,
death.
and he looks at me and he's like, "This has nuts in it," and I'm like, "Well, what's going on?" And he's like, "I have to go," and he just left.
Oh God.
So then I was like. So I continued to eat until about 3 minutes later when I'm like, go follow him. What are you doing? I'm not doing. I don't know how to do relationships well yet.
I don't
So
either,
Then I followed
clearly.
him home, and I'm like, you're okay? And he was okay, but he was scared he was going to get really sick.
Okay, but did you know that he had a peanut allergy?
Yeah. Oh yeah. But he was like, I have to go, and it was so sudden that I didn't, because I had to be at the station a little bit later.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't know if he didn't want me to be there because he was going to freak out. He didn't want me. This was a few months ago, so it was a little new. So I didn't.
Oh yeah, I would have stayed and ate.
Yeah.
I like that he said I have to go and just didn't give you any
But he didn't-
explanation.
Exactly. He was just like, I have to go. And he kind of whispered it. And I was like, what? Like, I went like this, actually. I went, oh, okay. Because I didn't hear what he said. And I was like, okay. And he's like, I have to leave. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, where are you going? He's like, I just said I have to go. I'm like, I didn't hear what you said. I was just nodding,
And now you're walking away.
He's walking away. And then I was confused. So I just ate, which is what I do when I'm confused.
Sure.
And then I realized, no, you have to go follow him. That's what good partners do. So then, yeah.
I feel like he should have been a little more specific.
Yeah. Well, he had to get out of there before it got bad. So
No EpiPen? No stab?
he
with
when
EpiPen?
he was younger, it was worse. But
really
he
bad.
just didn't want to get sick. Apparently, he gets really nauseous.
Oh, okay. So it's not like a Hitch thing where his whole face just takes on a different form and swells up.
I
and
think it used to be that way when he was a kid, but now it's just he kind of flares up a little bit and he gets really ill.
because I might feed him some peanuts if that was. I was like, I feel like I'd want to see that in person.
No, don't kill my boyfriend.
I don't want him to die. I
No,
just
no,
I
no,
just
no,
want
no,
him
no.
to swell a little. I want to see like the extent of.
I love
don't want him to
you
die.
and all of you, but this is a bad idea.
Yeah,
I don't want
We're not
anybody to
executing
die.
this one.
I'm voting no on this one.
Just a little bit.
No, no. All right, we have to watch JoJo very closely
Yeah,
around T-Swizzle.
please don't kill my
She might
boyfriend.
slip some peanuts in it.
Just tell him to keep an EpiPen close by.
But yeah, back to the popcorn. I'm glad
Yes.
that I can bring him there and not have to worry about that.
Yeah, totally peanut free. Yeah.
I feel like people have so many allergies these days that aren't real. That you almost just have to feed them a little bit to really see the extent of it. I think people just make it up.
Like anybody
For
that
attention.
tells me,
Not yours, because I
Well,
know
no.
you have a.
I'm going to tell you, anybody that tells me they're on a gluten-free diet because, they just want to be gluten-free,
Don
I
Miggs.
really want to punch people.
Yes,
Because you want to eat bread.
Because I want to have bread.
Yes.
I'm Puerto Rican and Cuban. Do you know what it is to give
Hello.
up Cuban bread?
I would be devastated.
I don't understand. Or pizza.
Stop.
Have you had a gluten-free pizza?
It's not the
crust?
same.
No.
I mean, thankfully there are
cauliflower.
things that
Yes.
you can have.
Yes,
I mean,
there
so it,
are, but
you
I
know-
can't have a Cuban sandwich
So you can't have it at all.
at all.
Not even like once in a while.
No.
Just none.
So what
No.
happens with it's celiac, right?
Yes.
I always
For
want to say
me,
Celtics. I know that's not right.
It's
It's not Cialis either.
It is not that.
I don't eat it at all.
If you did, if
if
something
I-
happened and I poisoned you with all the
I
glutens.
will be in the hospital. I
Oh.
can't use the bathroom for days, sometimes months. I look like I'm about 4 or 5 months pregnant.
What?
And then it like almost causes me a lot of aches I had no idea what was happening to me.
That's terrifying.
That is terrifying.
And I noticed that I was gaining weight, and I was like, what is happening?
And the onset of this was in adulthood, right? Like you didn't have this as a kid. That's strange that happens.
It was really weird. And
what's the trigger? Do they know?
They just did a bunch of tests on me. But what was really weird is I had just gotten the first thing a gastroenterologist is going to ask you is, have you eaten out of the country in the last 3 months? And of course, I said yes. I just went to Costa Rica.
Right.
And the first thing they tell me is I have a parasite.
Oh, man.
Who wants to be told that you have a parasite?
Right.
Maybe it was to soften the blow of celiac
No,
disease.
it was horrible. They put me on an antibiotic that actually made me sicker.
Ugh.
The insurance didn't cover it. It was horrible. It was horrifying to be told that. And then that didn't work. So then they took it out of my diet and then did a couple tests. Like I said, I call them the oscopies. And,
all the oscopies.
Yeah, all the oscopies.
Which I'm really happy that you're here talking about Chef Inspired, but also touching on celiac disease or bringing awareness. There's so many things that people don't know about. And unless you just talk about them, like people think gluten-free is just like a trend or a fad.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not. Celiac disease is real, or else mainstream restaurants wouldn't have to have a special gluten-free menu.
Yeah.
It's just like somebody having an allergic reaction
but then
to
you
something else.
but you do have the people like Don Miggs that he'll be like and like clears his throat every 5 seconds but he's not. And yet he continues to eat pizza and French fries and whatever else he eats and
Does
all
he
the
really
plus.
say he's gluten-free?
Yeah, I'm allergic to gluten. I'm like, you're not. You're fine.
You're fine. Walk it off.
He tries.
He tries.
So now I need to let him know what's up when he tells me that.
Yeah. Tell him to come talk to me.
I will.
I know where he lives.
Yeah, you let him know what's up. It is a very scary, real.
It can be very scary.
Yeah.
The first time it happened to me, I couldn't even take my daughter trick or treating. It just had me in bed, and I didn't know what was wrong with me. I was just like, do I have the flu?
Right.
At first, I thought I was pregnant, and I was like, no, because I was gaining weight, and I was really bloated, and I was like, no, this is not happening. Sammy's got, she's going in high school. And
Oh God, who wants to start over at that point?
I don't want to start over.
So then once you started on the gluten-free diet, how long did it take your body to turn it around?
It took, I would say, almost 3 months. They had to put me on all kinds of medication to get like my body all regulated
Your
again.
hormonal balance
yes,
and everything?
it took a while. It took about 3-4 months, and
And
then
you're feeling good now?
feeling great.
Awesome. Good.
Eating all the popcorn that she wants.
I eat all the popcorn I want. The only thing that stinks is I can't eat Cuban bread. It's really bad. Somebody needs to make
I was gonna say, someone-
gluten-free. I mean, there's
I'm on it.
so many Spanish bakeries out here.
Someone's gotta have that.
Come on,
or be
science.
working on it.
Yeah.
Okay, if Petit Picant is listening, can you
Yeah.
please make me some gluten-free Cuban bread? Or how about a gluten-free cronut? That would be great. Have you had
Cronuts
their
are
cronuts?
so delicious.
They're amazing.
They are delicious. You know who makes a good cronut is St. Pete Bagel Company, which is down here, but they're not gluten free.
Okay, St. Pete
Sorry.
Bagel Company, gluten-free bagel.
I'm sure
here.
that they could take it up a notch.
Yeah, the
Thank
ones
you.
the ones in Publix and the freezers and
I know.
It's just not the same.
It's not the same.
It's got to be made.
That's why when people tell me or I see it on, social media, oh, I'm on a gluten-free diet, I'm going to lose weight, and I'm like, no. Are you looking at your carbs?
Right.
Gluten-free packaging, even spaghetti, anything that you buy gluten-free. If you really look at the packaging, it's more calories, more carbs.
Right,
That's
and-
where people were. It was almost like a trend, and no one was losing weight.
Right. You're right.
Well, I don't have celiac disease, but I don't eat any breads or any pastas or anything. I guess you could say I tend to stay more low carbohydrate or like simple carbohydrates, like
Yes.
processed anything.
Right.
But I don't ever crave pasta or anything because I have stuff like butternut squashes, which I've mentioned quite a few times today, but that's because we were talking about Thanksgiving. But squashes or alternatives that would fill a bowl, kind of like Fresh Kitchen does. So you
Yes.
have stuff like the sweet potato noodles, or you have the cruciferous crunch blend, where you can substitute stuff and you don't have to sacrifice taste or delicious food to live a healthier lifestyle or
Cauliflower
get rid
crust
of,
on your pizza.
get rid of the things that just turn into sugar in your bloodstream.
Oh, absolutely.
You do feel better.
I use a lot of olive oil now in my cooking.
Mhm.
I mean, thank God. Like, I'm right next door to Joe and Sons now. So, but it helps. I'm not going to say that everything gluten-free tastes great. I mean, you really have to work with it. But I mean,
But it's out there, and it's so much
it
more.
is.
Yeah, it's so much more prevalent now and accessible for you to
Right.
be able to eat healthier, cleaner,
a lot cleaner
and take care of your body.
Yeah, and if you just get in the kitchen and
Get your
dabble
hands
with,
dirty.
Yeah, dabble with some spices. I don't
Or
know,
just
stuff
go
like
into
that.
chef-inspired popcorn and treat yourself.
That's right. I will teach you.
Good. I love that. Well, you can go and visit Lizette. She's at 3204 West Bay to Bay Boulevard. They just opened up their brand new location, which looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Grand opening next weekend.
Yes, ma'am.
You can catch Ian Beckles out there. He'll be out there next Sunday from 11 to 1. Dignitary flavor. I'm so excited for you and
Thank
happy for
you.
you. You're doing amazing things.
It's been a lot of fun.
With a
lot of
really
hard work.
great, and you give back, which I think makes it all full circle for me to want to be around you and bring you business, because I see how much you give back to the community, which is awesome.
I think that's really important.
So thank you to that. I'm glad you're feeling well and your daughter's feeling well. Let you enjoy your holiday season. Thank you for being here, and I'm sure I'll see you next weekend for sure. We have just a little bit left to go of the Miggs and Swig show here on 102.5 The Bone with JoJo, Micah, and Anna. Andrew, Stephanie, stay on the line. I'm going to get your calls as soon as we get back. I appreciate you all listening. This is the Miggs and Swig show on 102.5 The Bone. Happy Saturday. Small Business Saturday. It's JoJo here on the Miggs and Swig show. Thank you so much for listening today. I'm sure most of you tuned in because, well, Miggs and Swig are not here, and Micah and Anna Hummel are.
Yeah, we are.
Thanks, girls.
You're welcome.
I wouldn't have missed it.
Well, I mean, if you had more important things to do, it was a holiday weekend. I wasn't sure, and I didn't want
stop
to
it.
inconvenience anybody, but I do appreciate it. And Swig himself just sent me one of the little monkeys on the new iPhone 10, where he said thank you to both of you for
absolutely, Ben.
keeping me company.
No
this
problem.
Week. Lizette, she's awesome. Holy,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And I had no idea that their popcorn was organic, gluten-free, cooked in coconut.
Non-GMO,
Yes.
Peanut-free.
So Don Miggs can eat it, and if he tries to say one thing about gluten, then I can laugh at him and be like, you don't know what you're talking about because there's no glutens in there. None of the glutens.
That's you.
Really delicious flavors. And she said BOGO, Small Business
Yeah,
Saturday.
buy one, get one for Small Business
all day
Saturday.
today. So stop in. They're on Bay to Bay. And then doing 15% if you pre-order tins for the holiday season. Everybody is doing so many amazing things that you're learning here on the Miggs and Swig show today. If you want to go online for the rooftopeve.com and purchase your tickets in advance, they're $175. That gets you in, free booze, music, dancing, partying. Mini Donuts is there. They have vendors there with some food in case you don't get a chance to stop and eat prior to. It is located for their 8th year on Fort Brook Parking Garage, which is the 10th floor. It's off Franklin Street in downtown Tampa. It is the premier event of New Year's Eve in the Tampa Bay area, so you don't want to miss it. It is the rooftopeve.com, put on by Stephen Hickey and Eddie V's, Monica Varner with Big City Events, and Andy, who was so kind to stop in from Continental Wholesale Diamonds, and they're located on West Shore next to the Penthouse. And if you go in to see him, his deal for you is if you spend $500, you get an Eddie V's gift card. Hello. Or if you spend $2,500 or more, you get a cruise. So it's that easy.
Not bad.
It's a one-stop shop for Christmas gifts for anybody of importance in your life. Totally feasible and worthwhile. So thank you to Andy, Stephen, and Monica for all being here, and Lizette from Chef Inspired Popcorn as well. Where are you at after this, yo?
Oh, little Small Biz Saturday action.
I
at
love Small Biz Saturday.
Grassroots Kava House, my main hang. We all know I like the kavas. Seth from Drew Grab Alive.
Correct.
And Phoebe from 94.9. The three of us have our St. Pete Legend gear out there. So
love
we're going
it.
to be selling our T-shirts. We have some new baby onesies. So come hang out with us. We're going to be at Grassroots Kava House from 2 to 6. Everything's going to be $20 today. So you're not going to get that any other time. So come hang out with us.
I feel like I really need to try the kava.
I would
we
love
should
for
try
you
it
to try
together
the
for the
kava.
first time. Lose our kava virginity together.
Okay.
Let's do that. And Baby
Bula,
Kush is
bula,
there.
bula, bula.
And Baby Kush
I
is
saw it on
there.
Instagram.
Oh
so
yeah,
cute.
Well, Seth and Phoebe, they were at another shop until noon. So now we're just moving locations and having kava and having St. Pete Legends all in one spot.
and good company.
Doesn't
Great
get much better than that. And also, if you're not on the in the Burg on this side of town, and you are in the Tampa area, Ian Beckles and Ray Lampy will be at Rue, which is at 4205 McDill Avenue, from 1 to 3 today. So go out there. They have delicious food. I've not yet been there,
Ooh,
but
they
I
got a
know.
little étouffée.
Yes, and Drew has done his brunch. What does he call that?
Yeah, I want to say he did a brunch at Rue. I went there
Yeah,
when
so-
they first opened a couple years ago. Highly impressed.
Yeah, it was
The
good.
mac and cheese was like, I didn't eat the mac and cheese, but the presentation
I was
of
gonna
it,
say.
I had, I want to say I had the étouffée. I got
Okay.
a thing for that.
I don't know what that means.
Étouffée is like a Creole soup slash, it's got a roux in it, so it's a little
I thought you said
thicker.
I thought you said toupee.
Étouffée.
Oh, okay.
Étouffée.
Like
It has
a,
either
like a
shrimp-
crawfish etouffee.
I don't eat crawfish.
It's
I'm
not-
a vegetarian. I don't.
I
eat
forget.
I don't eat anything that had a
Well,
face
it has sausage
or
in
a
it, too, so-
beehole.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
my thing.
gross.
Well, that's my rule because people are like, well, you don't eat animals. What about a fish? And I'm like, okay, well, that's also an animal. And they're like, well, what about a shrimp? And I'm like, okay, anything that had a face or a beehole,
No
I don't
go.
eat.
Okay.
I don't eat it. You
Okay.
guys can eat it.
Okay.
I don't eat it. It's not my thing.
Oh,
Not my
I
jam.
respect it.
Thank you.
Yes, I wish I could do it. I just love all the faces and all the beeholes way too much. So
You do you.
I'm gonna eat it all.
You can
More
eat
for you.
chef-inspired
I
popcorn.
don't
That's what I
discriminate.
can eat. Yes.
Anna Hummel,
Yes.
what do you got going on today?
Well, I'm going to hit the gym because I was bad and I didn't hit it yesterday.
That's okay.
So I go double hard the next day. So I'm excited about that. I'm
Atta
already
girl.
itching, ready to go. Yeah. And then maybe some Stranger Things for later.
See, I'm telling you, I need to do that too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just kind of.
It's so good. I saw the first season. I'm halfway through the second, so no spoiler alerts, please. But
I
it's
haven't even
awesome.
started the second, so I won't ruin
Okay,
anything for
perfect.
you.
It's
I plan on doing that. I'm gonna stop at some kava, I think, and say hi out there and support them. I'm nervous only because.
Why are you nervous?
Well, I don't know.
you have nothing to be nervous about.
All right.
Because it made everybody
It's
else
me.
sick.
Look me
I
in the
don't
eyes.
know.
Listen,
I know. I trust you.
for every experience I've had, like introducing people to it, that is the only time where it was affiliated with it that it was negative. And it's unfortunate that it was inside of our studios, but that I truly, in my heart of hearts, I don't believe it was the kava.
All right.
Can you
I'm
explain
sold.
exactly what kava is? Because I've
Yes,
kind
I
of looked it
can.
up. Go ahead.
So kava is a root grown in the South Pacific.
Okay.
Polynesian cultures, they've been drinking it for thousands of years.
And you said it's better to drink it like in a tea form than any kind of pill
that's
or.
kratom tea, which
Sorry.
Grassroots also
See, I'm
serves
so
that,
confused
and
on all
I'll
these.
introduce you to that as
Okay.
well. That's
Can I
an
smoke it?
No, I
Okay.
wouldn't. No, don't smoke it.
Can she inject it?
That's an either botanical tea.
Can she
Can
shoot
I
it up
snort?
between her
Can I
toes?
snort it?
I wouldn't. No snorting, shooting, nothing.
You're no fun, Mike.
No affiliation with this. We're
a-
gonna drink it. We're gonna drink some mud water. And what it does is it calms your central nervous system. So the root is extracted down into a powder form and then mixed with water. You strain it, you drink it, and the shell is mud water, not known for its taste, but it's known for its effects. Very calming. It stimulates social camaraderie. If you have pain, it alleviates pain, either muscular or joint. And it also just makes you very talkative. So, I mean,
Noted.
if we don't feel like talking, or if you suffer from anxiety or social
Yeah.
anxiety and you have a hard time like getting past that introduction point
Sure.
of talking to a person, it kind of breaks that wall down, especially if you ask somebody what kava is who's passionate about it and I start talking. So we can talk about it for an hour.
I feel better about it.
You drink it every day?
No, because I don't have the opportunity to get down there. If I could, I would be there every single day.
Yeah.
It's also an experience. You drink it together in unison. So like, if you walk into a bar culture is shots are everywhere. Everybody's kind of doing their own thing. Maybe some bar fights. Well,
Right.
maybe only in Brooksville because that happened. Didn't tell you guys about that yet. You go in there and everybody drinks together and you say bula, which is Fijian for long life and good health. And then it's something that families do
Bula.
in Polynesian cultures and Fiji and Samoa and
Right.
Tonga.
And,
So
and people thought you were Polynesian for a while, so you almost like adopted it by default.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I had myself fully convinced in high school that I was Polynesian and then everybody else got on board. So me just kind of getting introduced to kava is inevitable. I love that. I'm not mad about it.
I also love Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. How are you today?
Hi, ladies. I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Micah knows me.
Stephanie, how are you?
I'm getting over a sinus infection. I wasn't able to go home for Thanksgiving, so I was pretty bummed out by that. But, I'm feeling better. So I wanted to let you guys know that there is this amazing bread. It's not even really bread. It's gluten-free. It's at Moreno Bakery. And what it is it's made with the yucca plant. So it's completely gluten-free, no nothing. And it's got cheese in it. And oh, my God, it's just
Two
so
of my favorite
good.
things.
It sounds delicious. Where can I find it again?
Moreno Bakery in Brandon.
Okay.
Moreno Bakery. Yeah, it's right on Brandon Boulevard on 60. Oh, my God, it's so good.
You're amazing, Stephanie. Thank you for letting us know, and hopefully you feel better soon.
Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.
You too, honey. Andrew, let's chat with Andrew because I'm pretty sure he wants to tell us how awesome we are. So we always have time for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to know where I have to go and talk to somebody to get you three ladies on the air instead of Miggs and Swig.
Ouch.
I mean, do you think that would work?
You can answer that. I feel like I shouldn't answer that.
Maybe we'll just make this
we could do it at a different
special.
time slot. Yeah.
There's room for everybody in the Bone family on the Bone.
we can't get rid of the boys.
Yeah,
Sadly,
we love each other.
Okay.
But yeah, you can
well,
talk to John Brennan. He appears to be everybody's boss here. Not mine, but he appears to be everybody else's.
He's one of my bosses.
Yeah, so
I love John.
I will definitely talk to John and Anna. I will be in the studio with barbecue on Tuesday night. I talked to Johnny.
Okay. We'll see you then, Andrew. I'm excited about that.
So
Can you bring me some
looking forward to meeting you.
barbecue asparagus or something?
Yeah, she doesn't eat the meats.
I can. Yeah, I'll come up with something for you.
Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it.
I eat barbecue. Save me some. Boom.
Oh yeah, I'm coming in to eat your meat, Andrew. Tuesday night. Is that what's happening?
Come on by. It's always available.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
His meat is always available. For you, only for JoJo though.
Well, no, I mean, I just asked if that's, if you had asked, it would have been available for you, but you don't eat meat.
I know, nothing with a facer,
He's gonna bring the asparagus.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring the
Barbecued asparagus sounds like a good jam.
I don't know if it exists, but hopefully.
I feel like we could
It's a
try
thing.
it.
Well, yeah, you try it.
Yeah.
Throw it on the grill. I don't know how barbecue
Throw another
works.
asparagus on the barbie.
It's like a shrimp, but different. Rise up lights.
Rise up lights.
I had taught Micah here that if you say rise up lights fast,
Rise of lights.
sounds like you're saying razor blades with an Australian
Rise of
accent.
lights.
So let's set this in the scene, right? So we're sitting in traffic on our way to see the. Why am I bringing them up again? The Naked Magicians. So we're in traffic, and I don't think JoJo knew to the extent of how much I hate
did
being
not.
stuck in traffic. I get stressed out when I'm driving and there's traffic.
Do you get
so
negative?
not negative, but irritable.
Okay.
So everything starts to annoy me. So that's why you bring JoJo, because then she's so fluently just looks at me and goes, "Do you know that if you say rise up lights very fast, it sounds like razor blades?"
Rise up lights.
So then
Rise of lights.
rise up lights.
I got you.
And then I laughed until I cried.
Yeah, it's
Perfect.
just you
How
just
you
need
do.
a little humor in your life.
Yes, you do.
Micah, if you could just answer Joey, he has a question about the tea for you. Hi, Joey.
Hey, how you doing today?
Good. How are you, Joey?
Not too bad. I listen to Drew in the afternoons, and I'm always
Me too.
hearing you
Me too.
mention the kratom tea.
Yeah.
But where do you buy it at?
I go to Grassroots Kava House. That's actually where I'll be this afternoon. You can buy it there.
Right.
It's a leaf extract. It's an ethobotanical tea. It helps with pain as well and then
Right.
natural energy. So you can get it at Grassroots, which is right on Central Avenue, downtown St. Pete. If you go in, drop my name, they'll actually give you 10% off your tab.
Or you could drop it like it's hot, and they'll probably give you half off.
Boop, boop.
There you go. See, my question is, you always seem like you're in a really good mood.
That's
so
just
I,
me, though. That's not the tea. Sorry, I hate to break
wanted
it to you.
try it, but there's I looked it up, and there's 1,000 different different kinds and
Mhm.
colors and stuff. So I didn't know what you thought might be a good starter.
My best advice is to go to somewhere like Grassroots, and they'll explain it for you, and then tell you kind of
Walk you
based
through it
upon.
kinda
Yeah.
thing.
Are you around today, Joey? Can you pop by between 2 and 6?
I'm actually in Lakeland Christmas tree shopping.
Nice.
Oh.
Are you getting a real Christmas tree? None of that fake stuff, right?
Of course.
Okay, good. We're friends
The
now.
real Christmas tree.
Good.
Well, happy tea hunting, and
Is there any other way?
you can always reach out to Micah on Twitter. She's at Micah Rotunda, and you can ask her when you do get a chance to make it over to Grassroots to ask her for any advice that you need.
I will do. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Joey.
And the juice.
You guys sound good today on the radio.
Oh, thank you.
Hey.
That's Miss Anna Humble. She's at Anna Hummel Radio.
You got it, girl.
On the Twitter.
Yes.
Where can we hear the juice?
You can hear the juice. It's at Joanne Petrella, JoAnne Petrella. Not so easy, but it's there that I am found. At Miggs and Swig, everything all day long. I appreciate you ladies being here very much.
Thank you for having us.
It was
so
a lot of
happy
fun.
we did this.
The rooftopeve.com. Get your tickets for the New Year's Eve premiere event where it's booze and dancing and all kinds of fun to be had. I will be there participating. Stop in and see Andy at Continental Wholesale Diamonds, which is next to the Penthouse on West Shore Boulevard. He's running all kinds of specials all weekend long, as well as chef-inspired popcorn. Go see Lizette. Buy one, get one today, and she's doing 15% off any pre-orders for the holiday season. Stocking stuffers, you can't beat it. And it's all organic and gluten-free and delicious. Just like you, babes.
Look
Delicious.
who's talking.
Love you guys so much. Get out to Grassroots today in downtown St. Pete and come and say hi to Seth and Phoebe and Miss Micah Rotunda. I'm going to stop out there for the very first time and try some kava.
Yes.
Next week, it will be Ben Swig and I back on the airwaves. You're not going to want to miss that. Hope everybody has a wonderful week. Be safe. Be kind to one another. This is the Miggs and Swig Show on 102.5 The Bone.